chill. Less drive time means more playtime with 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment. It's the new hot ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino to Home, opening November 13th. This is how SoCal plays.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
It is Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr and Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show is on for your Monday, October 20th. DeMarco is still returning from London across the pond where the Rams took care of business yesterday morning.
Stands up, throws the fade, right side, jump ball. Devontae does it again! Over the top of the outmatched defender. Matthews got 5. Devontae has a hat trick. And with 4:58 to go, your Los Angeles Rams are flying home at 5-2.
The Cisco kid, Beto Duran, sitting in for DeMarco this afternoon. We'll go until 5. We'll walk you up to the ALCS Game 7, which you'll hear on 710, and the all-new ESPN LA app, which means we got a YouTube-only hour at 5 p.m. We'll see what kind of heat Beto brings for that. You know he's going to make things saucy and smooth. Plus, we got producer Laura, Young Dean, producer DeAndre, the social team in the back, Funchy Lovers running around somewhere. Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on this $1 Million Monday right now.
Yeah! Bring the heat, Beto. Bring it.
Rubber?
Go.
What you know about this song, DeAndre?
Party train, baby.
Oh, man.
Are you going to bring it?
You better bring it.
After the afternoon I had with Cappy, man, I'm ready to go.
Yeah?
I was so ready to just have a couple beers and a michelada because it's like 80-something outside. I took Cappy to East L.A.
Yeah.
And we're having mariscos and that's chiles, and I was ready.
You lose my number?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I can only handle one. You and Cappy together would be too much.
No, I'd be fine. I just want to eat. I won't say a word.
Well, think about it. Cappy would.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey,
Cappy can talk all he wants.
Yeah,
I just want to sit there and eat my tacos.
Hey, Trap. You got to try this. Hey, Trap.
I just keep doing this.
Hey, Trap.
We're good.
But
we're
I did tell Cappy, you want to get some lengua? No. I ain't going over there.
He knows nothing about no tacos de lengua.
He ain't no lengua.
It's not my favorite.
Give him cabeza.
Oh, yeah, he would
No,
be good.
that.
You don't want cabeza either?
No.
Yeah,
I've tried
that's
it.
acquired.
I've
That's an
tried
acquired
it.
taste.
It's not for me.
Maybe so. Yeah, but just keep it with asada, and then of course he had to go pollo.
Pollo.
He went pollo.
Yeah.
Cappy's from the streets. man.
Carnitas.
He's for
Little-
the streets.
He's not. He's
Al
not.
pastor.
Yeah, I went al pastor.
Okay.
He went asada and pollo, and then we went to. Yeah.
You have to really stop and make yourself say
Yes.
pollo like that, don't you?
Yeah, a little polo.
Polo.
And I did bring DeAndre a burrito, and I'm
Yeah.
mad at him.
Thanks.
It was really good. Yeah, the carne asada burrito.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he
gave it away.
Did
Not to
hold
me,
on,
he didn't.
Hold on, I didn't give it away.
No, he didn't share with us, Trav,
I
at
shared,
all.
Yeah, I shared half of it with my guy, my
No.
boy Parker.
We're
why does
not.
that say why does that bother
Because
you so
I gave
much?
it to him. Only
Yeah, but
him.
so that's his burrito. Now he can do with it what he pleases.
And
man.
I still ate it. I gave Parker
Yeah,
half.
don't you wish you had the whole thing?
Low key.
Yeah.
After I took a bite of it, I was like, oh, damn, this is good.
Oh, did you cut it and then give him half? And then
Yeah.
you took your.
Yeah.
No, you got to take that first bite first,
Yeah.
DeAndre.
I'm not going to lie to you. When I bit into it, I was like, oh, damn, this
Oh
is good.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
a
why
good
I'm mad.
flavor.
Now you understand me?
Do you do that thing where you'll cut the burrito in half and like tell yourself the lie that I'll eat this other half later?
No.
No.
But you eat it at the same
Right
time.
away.
Well, that's the thing. Like my wife will she'll cut something in half. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, well, I'm gonna eat the other. I'm like, there's no chance that thing doesn't get taken down right
It's
now.
like when you're at Dodger Stadium, they give you the michelada.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're like, okay, I'm going to go drink it at my seat. No, you're just sipping it the entire time you're walking to your
Of
seat.
course.
You can't wait.
It's calling your names like Beto.
$29.
Drink me.
$29.
Yeah, that's not great. But
Hey, invested in the field. I don't care.
that's the only thing about that whole crazy. I almost used a word I shouldn't use. That where they're into your pocket so hard from the second you get there that makes it tolerable is for every dollar they take, 50 cents is out on the field.
Those $60 the park, it's going back.
Yeah, and you're like, all right. Like you can't get too mad when you look around and there's 300 million there, there's 700 million there, there's 300 million over there. It's like, yeah, okay,
in
fine.
the bullpen.
Yeah,
But I give the Dodgers credit. You're allowed to bring your own food, which is perfectly fine, which is great. Like when you go to the Hollywood Bowl,
I don't think most people know that.
No, but you can bring in your own pizza box, like nothing. They're not stopping you.
This whole time?
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Yes, at Dodger Stadium,
Does it have to be like sealed or?
You can bring your own food. You just can't bring your own drink.
You can't.
the
You can bring water though,
You
right?
can bring water, yeah.
Yeah.
But it has
That's
to be
not open.
sealed already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can bring your own food. That's why you go and stop at like Philippe's, you get a sandwich, or Eastside Deli, you get one of the sandwiches. But for me, it's the same thing. If I just want to get the dog at the stadium.
I want a
something
dog,
like that.
and I like the can of beer in my hand.
and that's it.
It's pretty
Oh,
satisfying.
yeah. Left field pavilion. Yeah, I get it because it's so expensive. I've done it in the past where you bring food, but then again, just like you, Trav, it's in the car. You start smelling it. You're like, damn it, those fries.
I got to
they
eat it
can
right
last.
now.
Yes.
They're never making it in.
Yeah.
Never making it in.
No chance.
All right, so let's start with this real quick. You were working on Friday night.
Yeah. We had
Was
the Lakers
everybody
preseason.
watching Ohtani during the
Everybody
game?
was watching over my shoulder because I have the
Yeah.
TV monitor in front
Yeah.
of me, and so does Ireland. And we were keeping track of it. DeAndre was sitting next to me at Friday's game. I've always said this to people, even when he was in Anaheim. I would go to Anaheim games because Ohtani was playing. So I've had
Of course.
I have a streak since I turned 16 and started driving. I've gone to an Angel game every single year.
Okay.
Because when in 1994, you could go down to an Angel game for like $5.
Yeah.
And just show up.
Sure.
And so I've gone every year. And with Ohtani, it was I got to go see Ohtani. So my one game would be see Ohtani the day he was pitching for the Angels. Friday, you have to stop and watch what he's doing, even though he only had 2 hits in the playoffs coming in Friday. And you even asked me on Friday, is it over? And I said, no, because I want to go Saturday because I had a chance to go Saturday.
Right.
I knew it was going to be done, but I wanted to put it in. And you even asked me, like, well, what about like I said, I'm still worried about the pen a little bit.
Sure.
And you even said it. What if he goes all 9? Like,
Yeah.
Well, we didn't expect that. But
Yeah.
just hold my beer, Ohtani. Amazing.
It was one of the you brought up a lot of things that I want to get into, and I'm just going to get this out of the way because it's gratuitous, but it's also true, and you mentioned it, and we didn't even talk about this prior to the Angel part of all of this.
Man.
Once the incredible euphoria of what we saw on Friday had kind of started to fade a little bit, and it took like all day Saturday because people are texting
Everywhere
like, dude,
you went.
everywhere you went, it's
Everywhere.
like, did you see it last night? Where were you? What did you think of this, that, and the other? Like,
How many
everybody-
texts did you get for numbers you don't know?
This is how you know it's getting crazy, where all of a sudden you go from having no unread text to, I got 12. Wait, I got 32.
Yeah.
To it's like, boom, it's just blowing up like
Yep.
that. But once that had happened, it was the Angels had this man in their building for 6 seasons alongside Mike Trout, who, by the way, for a few of those seasons was still the best version of Mike Trout. Never mind go to the playoffs. They never even won more games than they lost. They never even won more games than they lost because clearly this dude has a knack for that. He's got a knack for the moment. Whether it was the WBC, whether it's going to the Dodgers in that first year and winning a World Series, whether it's what he did on Friday night, like he's got a moment, he's got a feel for those moments that not everybody does. Only whether it's Brady or Kobe or Magic or Tiger or any of those guys with like the bigger the stage, the bigger the moment that they could produce.
Yeah.
And Ohtani's one of those guys, and they provided him with 0 stages to provide those moments.
This is why when people are talking about the Dodgers ruining baseball, they're buying everything. You know what they're doing? They're giving Ohtani the support.
Yes.
Artie is a billionaire. Artie has a lot
They
of
all
money.
are. All the guys
Yes.
that own these teams are.
Yeah, but then what do you hear about the Angels this year? That they didn't fix the AC for the in the weight room, right?
Yeah.
Little things like that. Meanwhile, the Dodgers go and get Ohtani and Sasaki a meditation room because that's what you got you, bro. Whatever it is you want.
Crazy.
You're watching this, you're like, not to just jump on the Angels part, but Freddie Freeman was with Atlanta, right? Mookie was traded. And
Yeah.
the Dodgers are saying, we'll pay for it. And for all the Dodger fans that had to go through the Ruby De La Rosa and who's the guy from Australia? They had an Australian guy, Trent Ogen.
Dude, you're going deep cuts right here.
This is what the Dodgers had to go with through the McCourt era when they were bankrupt. And one day, because I was there covering the team, and the players didn't know if their
checks
were
going to bounce.
Yeah, and the players union get involved.
They had to take a loan from the league to cover payroll
to make sure the payroll was fine. So enjoy it right now, Dodger fans, because the real ones have gone through some lean years that are making you wonder what the heck is going on.
And here's the other thing: like other teams have tried to buy the best players and put together super teams.
The Mets,
and it very rarely works. This one appears to be working. And who look, they're at the top of the mountain right now, and we'll see whether or not they can win 4 more games. I think that they probably will, but they're gonna, Mookie and Freddie and Shohei, they're all on the other side of 30 years old. Freddie on the other side of 35 years old. So I mean, this is not going to last forever. So enjoy it while you can, because this is as good as it gets, and what we saw on Friday night was as good as it ever was. No one has ever played a baseball game that was as good as that in the 150 years of doing this. No one's ever done that.
I was, for the first time in my life, jealous of Steve Mason.
Yeah,
because he was there.
That's what when that started happening, and I started thinking of all the people I know that were there. My friend Eddie Alizade from Rotolo Chevrolet and Legends Attic. He goes to all these games. I started texting him. I'm like, dude, what's going on? Tell me what it's like. Tell me what's going on in there. And it was indescribable for those guys just to be there and to kind of sit in it and see it and watch all 3 of those home runs, watch the place go bananas. It was, you could go to baseball games for another 150 years. It's never happening again. Unless he does it again. That's the only opportunity that he does. He kind of raises the bar on his own. That's it.
The YouTube chat is interesting. JJ read it. Shut up, man. On screen, 2 people who didn't pick the Dodgers. I picked the Dodgers. You picked the Dodgers. JJ usually good, not today. But some of the other names coming through, Blake DeWitt.
Oh, Blake DeWitt. Number 33, Blake DeWitt.
How about Delman Young?
Delman Young, yeah. He's local. Camarillo, I want to say. Yeah.
JD Drew.
JD Drew was, okay, here's the thing. JD Drew was the poster child for the low times in Dodger baseball. Made a ton of money, didn't really seem to give a damn, was not fan friendly, the fans didn't resonate for him. He was pretty good, but not nearly as good as you were hoping. It was just like, this is our best guy. This is really what we're putting out there. That was a drag.
I saw a tweet the other day.
Blake DeWitt.
The Dodgers have signed Vicente Padilla.
Oh,
remember that?
Oh, dude, got a head the size of a medicine ball.
Scary dude. I'll tell you some stories off the air. Scary.
He's a big guy.
Dude. Let's just say that Vicente Padilla once left his luxury car in Compton one night.
Oh.
At a taco stand. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know the guy that had to go pick it up.
Wonder if he would have invited me to go get tacos with him.
Esteban Loaiza would have.
Esteban Loaiza. He was a pretty good pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what happened to him, right?
No.
He got caught up with the cartel.
Oh.
Loaiza did some time, federal time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I do remember that. All right, we're going to bring Greg in here. We're going to talk more about what Ohtani did, whether or not we care whether the Blue Jays or the Mariners win this game.
Go Blue Jays.
Well, why?
Oh, Canada. Because I got my Canada hat on.
Yeah, I know. It's a good hat.
And we love Vlad.
Vlad's pretty good.
It's a Vancouver Canadians hat, by the way.
That is?
Yeah.
That's not the Canada national team?
No, it's the Vancouver Canadians because Vancouver, their single A team called the Canadians.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Used to be there are no Edmonton Trappers.
We're going to talk, speaking of Canada, we'll talk a little hockey today. John Kelly is going to join us coming up about an hour from right now, so we'll talk about the Kings. Kings off to a little bit of a slow start so far this season. So we'll get to that, but Greg's going to hop in here. We got a little first pitch coming up next. And let me remind you, speaking of Rotolo Chevrolet, speaking of my friend Eddie, I met Eddie through Rotolo Chevrolet, and it's not just a guy that I worked with for a few years. It's a guy that I've become friends with for several years because that's what they do at Rotolo Chevrolet. They take care of you. They make sure that you get exactly what you want, the price that you're comfortable with customer service that you're going to remember for a very, very long time. There's a reason that they've won Dealer of the Year 13 years in a row. It's because they make sure that the experience that I have is exactly the one that you have, that Beto has, that everybody has that comes on to Rotolo Chevrolet. So if you've been looking at a Silverado, if you've been looking at a Chevy car truck, get yourself out to Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it. And if you're thinking, okay, Fontana, that's kind of far from me. I don't live over in Riverside. I don't live in the 909. No problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com and tell them that Travis sent you.
The Lake Show lives here.
Tomorrow night, it's the season opener at Crypto.com Arena, and the stage is set.
I'm very excited, and I think we can do some big things.
Luka and the Lake Show tip off a brand new season against Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Coverage begins tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gadd has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergat.com. Avner Gadd, your claim, our game.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to LifeSource Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With LifeSource, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You got my back. Come on.
No, I don't.
You got my back on
Let
this.
me be very, very clear.
Yes,
I
you
do not have your back.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Corky? All right, if you guys think that Beto and I can't sit around here all day and name random Dodgers from 30 years ago, you're not paying attention.
Hey.
Greg, I know, is once in on this as well.
I will always get in on that.
YouTube chat's a good one right here. 805 Raider, Omedo Signs.
Omedo Signs.
I loved Omedo Signs.
Omedo Signs could absolutely rake.
Yes.
That dude could hit.
You know what his walk-up song was?
No.
Panama.
Was it really?
Because he's from Panama.
Is he Panamanian? Okay.
Yeah. Panama.
Omedo
awesome.
Signs. He was one of the 4 back-to-back home runs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Nomar Garciaparra and
Marlon Anderson.
Who?
Marlon Anderson was part of that?
Oh, yeah. Marlon Anderson was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was one of the back-to-back guys,
One of the
right?
back. Wait, was those was
Or
Signs
Marlon
a part of
Bird.
that? No, it was Marlon Anderson.
It was Marlon Anderson.
Yeah.
Sure.
Somebody put Hesop Choi in there.
Somebody put Hesop Choi.
So
Hesop Choi.
I like to.
Hesop Choi. Hesop Choi. You don't know about that, DeAndre.
Every
Number 5.
time he would come up, and he was a little chubby, and he could hit tanks.
Oh.
And so I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. So I've seen a no-hitter in person. Saw Kent Merker throw a no-hitter at
that's
Dodger
cool.
Stadium for the Braves, but it was weird.
Wasn't he a big-time twin?
Most of the time he was with the Braves is what I remember. He threw a no-hitter at Dodger. I was there for that. I finally saw a triple play last season when Rojas hit into that triple play to end the Padre game.
Oh.
Okay, I'd never seen that. I've seen I've seen walk-off home runs and all this stuff.
You've seen 4 home runs?
I never 4 home runs in a row, no. But I saw Hesop Choi do something at Dodger Stadium he is the only one I ever saw. You know how on the Loge level where it hooks around the foul pole,
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a very small section in fair territory
Yeah, the
where
last
there's
section,
a
like-
second deck but down. He saw Choi into that loge section down the right field line.
No way.
Yes.
It's right by that club up there.
Yeah, right below it.
Right below it.
Right
Yeah.
below
on
it.
right, the
So,
right field.
Right field.
Right down
Right,
the
yeah.
right field line, he put one into that. Those balls. First of all, got to hit it up.
Aesop hit it up there?
Aesop hit it up there.
Damn.
It was
He was powerful.
He was powerful. He was powerful. So you want Toronto just because you're part Canadian?
I've been in Toronto a lot of times. I told these guys, go to Toronto.
No, Toronto's a great city.
Supposedly the nicest people in the world.
Yeah.
too.
Super nice. They love their baseball. And I like Vlad Guerrero Jr. because when his dad was in Anaheim, Vlad would be there when he was like 9-10 years old, and you would see him in the clubhouse running around with his brothers. Like, okay, and then
He's got two other brothers that are supposed to be
studs.
really good.
They're coming up in the pipeline. They're like in
Yeah.
AAA with their organization.
Yeah.
But like Vlad has a bunch of kids.
How old is Junior right now? Is he like he's young still?
24 maybe?
Yeah, he's not old
Yeah.
at all.
24?
Yeah.
He's young. That's why they had to give him that $500 million contract. And
As they should have.
They were arguing
Especially
not to
with
give
what
it
he's
to him.
doing now.
Well, they may
Last year,
punch
maybe
their
not, but-
ticket right out of the gate. Like
Yeah.
if they get to the World Series once while he's there, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
Now, even if he gets in that first season.
Yeah. I just like
He's 26.
Is he 26 now?
Wow.
So I just like the Blue Jays and their uniforms are beautiful. Those
Great
powder
gear.
blues.
Great
Yeah.
gear.
Yeah.
I like the line through the numbers.
Yeah.
That's a very unique blue. Do
Yeah.
you care who they play?
Not really. I think I'd rather see the Mariners just because less travel, you have home field advantage, and also they don't have the same hitting as the Blue Jays do. The Blue Jays hitting
can
is
smash.
they can absolutely smash.
They got Rodriguez. They got Raleigh. They got Suarez.
they
Those
got
are
JP
three pretty
Crawford.
big bat. Crawford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I
Rosarena.
think the hitting either on both sides is going to be good. But if you want, maybe it's my pitching staff, but the pitching staff for the Blue Jays nowhere near as good. The bullpen for the Blue Jays nowhere near as good. I don't know. I don't think either one really matters.
No, it doesn't. it doesn't matter.
It
Get
just
the parade
feels
ready.
like that. So
It's an interesting question. Had they been able to start the World Series tonight, I feel like the Dodgers just would have gone right through whoever they were playing. The fact that they're on ice for a week, I think, is a huge benefit for the American League. To take whatever, I don't want to say the Dodgers, what are they, 24-6 in their last 30 games,
Yeah,
including
on fire.
9-1 in the playoffs?
And their pitchers have no restrictions and they're dealing.
They're phenomenal. But I don't care. Baseball, you guys both know this. It's all about routine. I do this on this day. I do this on this day. I pitch on this day. I do this on this day. I do this day, and I take my ground. They are freaks when it comes to routine. Well, now the routine is completely upset. We're not playing a game for an entire week.
Yeah.
So I think their momentum is a question mark going into wherever it starts, just because they won't have played in 7 days.
But the Dodgers have some injuries, right? Got Erdman, who he's banged up a little bit, right?
who are you talking about?
Tommy
Edmund. Okay. yeah.
Erdman. I'm reading the
I was
YouTube
like-
chat.
Yeah.
Somebody called you Erdman.
They call me Bergman. They call me.
Bergman. I just said Bergman. Sorry, chat.
Yeah. It's all good.
Tommy Edman's a little bit banged
Well,
up.
he's had an
He's
ankle
all right.
for like the
So
last
the whole
6
season,
weeks,
basically.
A couple days for him will be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but
It's not going to change too much. He's not going to go play in the outfield
Yeah.
anyway.
they will
so-
be
Okay.
heavy favorites, whoever
yeah.
they play against.
Yeah, they are.
And they should be.
So the rest versus rust part of it. So you're more on the side of it's rusty.
I don't think it's. I think it's more dust than rust.
Yeah,
You know what I
they'll
mean? Like,
shake it
just-
off right away.
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I don't think anybody knows how to
we
do
don't
it.
know until we see it. But like this team specifically, because they were in the World Series last year and they kind of know how that routine goes, you feel better about it. And it really does feel like the 1999 Yankees, where they won a whole bunch of games, then they didn't care about the regular season, and they just ran through the postseason. I think they swept the Braves 4-0 in that year. Like it feels very much like that.
This is the most lopsided I've seen them go through the playoffs in memory.
And this is also the season where, like, what is wrong with this team? There were so many concerns and cries.
It's going to
before
make
this
it really
playoffs.
hard to get worked up for anything for the next 162 game season, because like they prove that you can flip the switch. Clearly you can just kind of
the
mess
switch is-
around for 6 months.
Let your pitchers go more than 5 innings.
Or don't pitch your pitchers at all until 4 months of the season have gone by,
That too.
and then start to use them.
I think that's a great question. So next year, the Blue Review will be back next year like it always is. I have 162 games to talk about. What am I supposed to talk about if none of it matters?
Let me give you
until
your lead.
postseason?
Opening day through the end of September. They'll be fine when October rolls around. Just keep saying
That's
that
what
over
I
and
said
over
this
again.
year, and I was getting killed for it.
Yeah.
So, like,
You
how do I
don't-
do it 2 years in a row?
You start the Blue Review for you in July, All-Star break.
Right.
Parker
I'm on
Parker
ice.
and everybody else.
The blue review. The first
Parker
3
and
months
friends.
I'm on ice. I'm
Yes.
Blake Snell.
Yeah, you are the guys who are getting DFA. That's who Parker and DFA is going to be doing.
No one is arguing that wasn't the greatest baseball game ever played by an individual, right?
By an individual, man.
Ever.
You're talking about baseball games
Yeah.
specifically.
By one
We're not
individual.
going to go to
by
all,
one guy.
We're not going to go all sport. We're going just baseball.
No, just baseball.
Then no, there's not even something that comes close to
I
it.
think there's one thing that is in second place, but it's comfortably in second place. Rick Wise threw a no-hitter and hit 2 home runs in the same game.
Do you know who Rick Wise is, Beto?
Okay.
No.
I don't.
No, Rick Wise was
Hold
a
on,
pitcher
hold
in
on.
the 70s
No,
and
don't
80s.
look it up. No, you're going to hear about
I
it.
got to look this up because
Yeah.
I don't even think that's a real name.
No, it is. It's a real guy. It really happened. He hit 2 home runs in a game.
His first picture is black and white,
Yeah.
Travis.
No, I'm not saying it happened recently. I think it happened like 1974. Okay. But that's the only other thing that's kind of sort of in the ballpark. But it was a regular season game. Wasn't 3 home runs.
It was 2.
He was a pitcher who got very lucky at the bat, as opposed to the best hitter on the planet who hit 3 home runs and also struck out 10 guys.
So he threw a no-hitter and hit 2 home runs.
Yes. That's the only thing that's close.
That's close. Yeah, it's also in the regular season.
Yeah, it wasn't a
regular
clincher.
season.
The fact of the matter is that Shohei in that game, he wasn't a no hitter, but he hit a ball out of Dodger Stadium, and it put them into the World Series.
And the list of guys that have hit it out of the stadium is what? It's like 10 names long?
I think it's 8.
Is it 8?
I think it's
Yeah.
8 guys, but Clemente hit it 2 or 3 times. So
Yeah.
it's up to 11, I believe.
It was the most dominating performance. And now you can open it up. Like we've seen Jordan, you've seen Tiger, you've seen Kobe score 81 points. Like we've seen crazy stuff before, but nothing like that. Like where there were 2 sides of it and they're so different. Like in basketball, you play both ends of the court.
Yeah, you're a defensive
in
player no matter
football,
what.
you don't play both ways. Travis Hunter, whatever. But there is no comp for this. There is no comp for doing 2 things that are that different and doing them at such a high level.
He went from 1-2-3 inning to leading off and hitting a bomb.
It's not fair.
It's like somebody said. I heard him tell the story. Somebody said that's what you do when you're like Little League. That was Kelly League style, right? If Kelly League would have been a pitcher.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it would have been the same thing.
Everybody had a guy in their league like that.
Yeah.
That was
you, Paulie. When you were 11.
For a minute it was, but then everyone else got a lot better too.
Yeah.
But no, the guy in my league, you might remember this. He's a Dodger briefly. The last season of his career, played like 15 years in the major leagues. Mark Loretta was that guy.
Cappy's BFF.
Okay,
San Diego is a big part of that.
He's part of the coaching staff.
Yeah, Mark Loretta. I played Little League together. We were friends through junior high and high school and all this stuff. Yeah, Mark Loretta hit, I want to say, 28 home runs in a Little League season. I think I was like next. I think I had 3. Okay,
but his went over the fence, probably.
No, he would come up. He would hit a home
Yeah.
run in every game, and frequently more than one in every game. He played shortstop on the All-Star team. He pitched he was that guy. Well, he goes to college, gets a scholarship and all these things, and he's an infielder.
Yeah.
And a good one. Made the All-Star team a couple of times.
A decent major leaguer.
15 years in the big leagues.
Yeah.
He was a really good player. But he was 12. He was Ohtani, but not when he's 30.
Was he the back up?
No, it was just hurry up and hit this home run.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like, you're gonna do it,
Just
might as
hurry
well.
up and hit it. Okay, there it goes. Cool. There's the home run. There's an oh gosh, you got 3 today. Okay. Yeah, it was a joke.
So it'd be more like Tom Brady throwing for 500 yards, 5 touchdowns, and then also getting 5 sacks on the defensive side. I don't think in basketball we're trying to figure it out.
It doesn't translate.
It just doesn't translate. There's no comp.
No, because you play both ends of the court.
Right.
Yeah.
You would have to be the closest thing would be like a quintuple double.
Okay, what about that? What if you scored? Let's say you scored 75 points and had 40 rebounds.
40 rebounds. 30 assists. You had 20 blocks and you had 15 steals.
But he's also
and
doing
you hit a full court shot to win the game.
Yeah, what else he's doing against guys that are throwing 100 at him?
Yeah.
Right. It's not like guys are lobbing it up there.
That was the other part.
The pitching is better. The technology is better. The athletes are better now.
I read this. I think it was in Passon's piece, and it just kind of elevates it another level up. He hit the home runs off of 3 different pitchers, and they were 3 different pitches.
Yep.
He hit a change, he hit
Saw
a
that.
cutter, and he hit a fastball. Okay, so it wasn't just like some guy was having a bad day. They let him out there to take a beating, and Ohtani just owns 3 different pitchers, 3 different pitches to 3 different parts of the stadium. One of them left the stadium. And, oh, by the way, he K'd 10 blanking guys.
We had a no-hitter going for a while, right? Through 5, I think.
Yeah, he only gave up 2 hits.
Right.
I mean, it's not like they
he
were.
walked and got it hit in the 7th.
Remember when we were impressed that he could pitch and hit in the same game?
Oh, I know.
That I was like, oh, how did you do that?
Oh, and thank goodness for Alex Vezia getting out of that 7th inning, because had one of those runs come around, it would have been, not that it would have been bad, but it would have been unsightly.
Yeah,
it
like,
would
what's
have
that
been.
one
It would have been unsightly to have a 1 up there. The 0 was much cleaner.
So I know he's not here right now, but when DeMarco said things like it's impossible for Ohtani to have a cycle in a game and pitch and get a win at the same time.
Oh, it's not.
It's absolutely not, because this should show him immediately, like 3 home runs should be impossible when you're striking out 10 guys.
He'll try to get a
going
triple on
6-0.
purpose.
Yeah.
He's like, let me put it on the line just enough.
The 50-50 game that he had last year, he was an inch away from having a cycle.
That's right.
Because he got thrown out at third.
He's had a cycle in Anaheim. He's done it. It's not like it's unprecedented. There's nothing he has not done. And it's coming, and he's going to continue to do it. What'd you get?
The boy, the homie, Ace of SoCal. I'm sure the electrician Babe Ruth was hitting home runs off was great too, but Ohtani is different level than anyone else.
I was watching a clip with that in mind.
He also didn't hit home runs at the same time as he was pitching.
Of George Brett in the World Series against the Phillies in 1980. George Brett's one of the greatest players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one where he got a fastball right under his chin, knocked him down. I swear to God, that fastball was 83 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and it's just different, right? And everybody in the big leagues throws 100 down. Ohtani's hitting 10.
98-mile-an-hour sliders.
Stupid.
Sweepers.
Just absolutely stupid. All right, coming up next, we got Fantasy Springs, the best of. You tell us what was your best of the week. And we're taking Ohtani off the board. You can't choose Ohtani for your best of Fantasy Springs.
Well, but it was.
That's why we're taking it off the board, because it was for everybody. 877-710-3776. We'll decide who has a best of. That is all coming up. It's the DeMarco and Trav afternoon show on ESPN LA.
And that was First Pitch, brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
All right, so while we're drinking our ice-cold Arrowhead water, Beto, you ready to do a little prize picks with me?
Actually, yeah, I'm looking at Monday Night Football right now.
Okay, so here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do our prize picks together. Let me get the app open. While we're doing that, you should download that PrizePicks app and use the code TRAV when you do it, because you're going to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TRAV. Again, you get $50 in lineups after you play that first $5 lineup. All right, here we go. Sam Darnold tonight, Monday Night Football. 222.5 yards, more or less.
I'm going to go more.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Baker Mayfield, 258.5.
Oh.
I know.
I'm going to go less.
Okay,
I'm gonna
good.
go less.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, I'm going to go less on that one.
No, DeAndre?
Think more. He's been cooking, man. Baker's been cooking.
Yeah, but Detroit's.
All right, you talked me into it.
I'll go with you.
We're
I'll go
going
with
to
you.
go more on Darnold, and there we go. We just played Prize Picks. It is literally that simple to do it. So use that app and use the code TRAV. You're going to get $50 in lineups at Prize Picks after you play that first $5 lineup. Go do it right now. Don't forget that code TRAV to get that free $50 in lineups.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen. Tomorrow is my favorite day of the year, NBA opening night, and the LeBron-less Lakers will tip off the season against Steph and the Warriors at Crypto.com Arena. We'll get you set Tuesday morning, bright and early, unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Of course, Canty, the Lakers fan, from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. And we'll be joined by Adam Schefter. Find out about his fantasy basketball team, per sources. That's the name of it. At 5 a.m. Start your day with us Tuesday morning, right here on your home for Lakers basketball, ESPN LA.
Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, commissions, open houses, or costly repairs. They'll give you a fair cash offer with no surprises. One seller said, and I quote, "Seller's Advantage was faster, easier, and more rewarding than listing my house. The offer matched my expectations, and the process was stress-free." Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
Feeling awesome. Yes. What's up? Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Guys, what the heck is going on out here?
Back to the guys.
All right, time for our best of the weekend, brought to you by Fantasy Springs. The best caller will win a Fantasy Springs Resort Casino weekend getaway, and you'll score a 2-night hotel stay, golf or bowling, plus dinner for two. So I'm going to go first, Beto. I did not think that this would crack the best of, much less crack the best of for me several weeks in a row. I'm going to take the UCLA Bruins again.
Whoa.
They won again.
And
they won again. 3 in a row, right? And
Hey,
by
clap.
I get, right, U-C-L-A. Think about it. I get Penn State has come unglued, right? They've completely unraveled. They got a lot of really good players, okay? So say what you want. I know they've lost 4 in a row. UCLA beat them. You thought, okay, whatever. Weird stuff happens in sports. Not a big deal. Then they beat Michigan State, who at that point had only lost 1 game. UCLA beats them in East Lansing and kicks their ass, okay? Then they beat Maryland, who's pretty good.
Solid team.
Pretty solid team. They do everything right. They kick a field goal at the end of the game. They win. Good job, Bruins. 3 in a row. And Deshaun Foster, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Tino Scuderi, I don't know what you were doing.
I don't know what to tell you.
And they're still flying the Fire Jarman plane at the
They
Rose Bowl.
should. By the way, that he signed off on that is unforgivable. Did you see the little student section thing that they had where it's like 6 or 8 guys that got their shirts off and then the next thing you know, fast forward, thousands of people are in that corner of the stadium with their shirts off going crazy.
And
it
the
was
students
great.
actually showed up. Shout out to them.
Good for them. Good for them. What's your best of?
My best of, I'm going to go with 2 of them real quick.
Okay.
One of them local, hyper local. How about Garfield High running back? Cesar Reyes, who's also playing the Wildcat position because their main QB is out.
Yep.
In a high school game. 4 touchdowns, Al Bundy style is fantastic, right? How about 420 yards? 420.
All-purpose or rushing?
All-purpose.
Oh, my gosh.
420 yards rushing. No, this is rushing.
Oh, my goodness.
Because 42 carries.
Oh, he woke up sore Saturday morning.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he went and got some tacos at Garfield High East LA. But my best for me, because Trav, they made me money.
Yeah.
I bet them money line live for the 4th quarter. Live gambling, let's go. The Denver Broncos.
What were your odds did you get on that?
I put 20, I got 180 back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I took a money line.
Yeah.
So like live odds, whatever.
Sure.
Because I only had $24 on my Bet Online account. So I was like, let me just do it. Why not? Why not?
Now you're flush. You're ready to go.
Baby. Bo Nix is my guy. The way that the Broncos were trash up until the 4th quarter, coming back and winning in that manner. I have Bo Nix on my fantasy team, so that's why I was watching it.
Yeah.
And I had Matthew Stafford on my bench,
Oh,
and I was so upset.
5 TDs.
I was so upset until I saw the end. I'm like, Bo Nix! Woo! So Broncos and Bo Nix, my best of the weekend.
33 points in the 4th quarter.
What are you
That's
gonna
the
do?
second most points in a quarter in NFL history.
The best was when Kevin Harlan was on the broadcast,
Oh, he's
and he's
the best.
giving you random nuggets like, no team has ever. Thank you, Kev.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kevin Harlan is awesome, by the way.
Fantastic.
You can't get enough of that. All right, let's try some of these. Let's start in Ontario with Mark. Mark, what was your best of the weekend?
Oh, definitely by far Matthew Stafford. He's now setting or tying records on 2 different continents. His percentages near career high. His interceptions are down. and we're probably looking at a second Super Bowl run.
That's a good one, Mark. Thanks. Stick around. You might win. Hold on. Sit tight. Let's go to Mateo in Los Angeles. Mateo, what was your best of the weekend?
My best of the weekend was the Rams getting the win early in the morning and not having to worry about anything really the rest of the day.
Took the stress off your table?
Big time.
All right, Mateo. Let's go to Los Angeles again. This time, Brett. Brett, what do you got? What's your best of the weekend?
Those other guys chose the Rams, and I'm choosing them too, but I like it because of the synchronicity between Devontae and the quarterback. So I'm happy for that because Puka was out, and so they got a good chance to, mesh well.
Yeah, they did not. I don't want to say they didn't miss Puka. You want Puka back, but they were clicking without Puka for at least a Sunday. Yeah.
About time.
It was a weird day because Devontae had 3 touchdowns. Matthew Stafford had 5, but Devontae had less than 50 yards receiving. Matthew Stafford had less than 200 yards passing, but they just kept connected with each other over and over again. All right, one more here. Let's go to Ventura and Art. Art in Ventura, what's up? What's your best of the weekend?
Actually, my best of the weekend was just mentioned between the connection between Matthew Stafford and Devontae Adams, and the reason why is because now DCs on the other side are like, oh man, we gotta plan now for Nakua and Adams. So I love to see that they're starting to get on the same page. Before they were just slightly off, a little bit behind, a little bit ahead, but I can't help but think that DCs are like, scratching their heads like, oh my God, are you serious? But anyways, love the show, guys.
Thanks, Art. Appreciate you. All right, so I have my vote. I'm going to throw this in there, Beto.
They're all the same call.
No, there's one I thought that was better.
What you got?
I like Mark because he brought up dominance on 2 continents. I like that he went to an atlas.
I like that.
And brought a little flavor that way.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we're going to give it to Mark. We all in agreement with Mark?
Mark's good.
All right, Mark, you are the winner. And the best of is presented by Fantasy Springs Resort Casino, a deluxe desert resort casino located just minutes from Palm Springs. And you, Mark, will win a Fantasy Springs Resort Casino weekend getaway. And that scores a 2-night hotel stay, golf or bowling, plus dinner for 2.
That is good. That golf course, Eagle Glen, is tough.
I haven't played it. Is it good?
It's tough.
Okay.
But fun. They take great care of it, but there's snakes certain time of the year. So if your ball goes in the bushes, just let it be.
I got bad news for you, buddy.
What?
There's snakes everywhere.
No, here you can see these.
No, I understand you might be able to see them more, but just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not
when
there.
I see the sign that says snakes, I'm leaving. So I take 3 sleeves, and if I'm done, I'm done.
No. I'm not going in there and stomping around. I'm going in there. Now look, if it's a brand new Pro V1, maybe I take a second look.
That one I take the Callaway, the yellow ones, the soccer ball ones.
Okay, the soccer makes sense for you. I'm picturing you like loading up your bag with like range balls.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Anytime there's water, range ball.
You know those things fly like 80% of the distance.
You know it doesn't matter. I'm gonna hit it 70% anyways.
Are you afraid of snakes?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever see La Bamba?
Uh-huh.
When Bob got taken to Tijuana?
Yeah.
And Tata had the snake there. He was peeling it apart after he got the tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a buddy that is deathly afraid of snakes.
Nasty.
But they're not gonna bother you. DeAndre, you're not.
Well, he's from
snakes.
Coachella. He's used to it.
I'm used to snakes.
He's got a snake in his boot.
But we got like little garden snakes and stuff like that. Man. But I haven't seen like a real snake.
So when I go for my walks, I'll see a rattlesnake occasionally. They just kind of chilling. They're not doing anything.
And then they go away.
They're almost never rattling either. They're just sitting in the sun, getting warm, and waiting for something like a little rabbit or a squirrel to go by.
Somebody to walk by like
no, they're not. Unless you step on it, it's not going to do anything to you.
Get your ankle real quick.
Nah, man.
Oh, you have no. Oh, so I was on my walk today, and I'm going up this trail, and there's a coyote that's just kind of chilling in the middle of the trail.
Rich people over here.
Okay. And I'm like, all right, I was on a good pace too, and I didn't want to turn around. I was like, okay, I'm feeling. So I started yelling at it. I'm like, yo, go, hey, get out of here. Like I'm trying, and it leaves. It goes down the hillside. Then all of a sudden, the coyote disappears to my right. Another coyote comes from the left, jumps off the ridge and lands on the trail. And I'm like, because they're never alone, right? The coyotes are always in teams if they're 2 or more, always. He started yelling again. It ran off too, and I kept doing the Hunt for Red October. You got to do Crazy Ivan to see if there's anything behind you. I like every 20 steps I took to see if it wasn't sneaking up on me. It was a good mile before I was comfortable that I got through the coyote trap.
So when you go to Fancy Springs, just stay inside the casino, people.
Yeah.
That's simple as that.
You're not afraid of coyotes aren't going to mess with you.
Man,
I'm not gonna mess.
They're
with
little
you, man.
mangy little coyotes.
I'm also afraid of any animal too, because I'm not. No, I don't like them.
Like
I
a
don't even like
golden
dogs.
retriever.
Oh, I hate dogs.
He hates dogs.
Yeah, I'm traumatized. I got bit by a pit bull when I was a paper boy for the Daily Breeze. To this day, I still.
Did you actually?
Yes, because
How
the
do you not
cholos
know
on my
this
street would let the pit bulls loose, so they would see me coming home. I'm like in 5th grade, and they're like, "Oh, there goes King," and chasing me, bit me on the ankle. I'll show you the scar.
Oh,
Alright,
you
let's
saw
see
the
it.
I forgot
scar.
about the scar. That dog got me.
Okay, that
pretty
would
good.
mess me up. I would be off
'Cause in the
dogs
hood,
at
there's
that
like
point.
pit bulls in the street. Remember, before you were born, pit bulls would be on the loose everywhere, man.
No, I'm not messing with a pit bull.
Pit bulls have a bad rep. It's not the
It's
dog,
the
it's the
owner.
owner.
Yeah, well, cholos, what do you think they're doing?
I'm just saying, don't blame the pit bull,
Yeah, they're-
okay?
yeah,
Just saying.
Uh-huh.
We don't need to get into that, I don't think.
Nah. Plus, I don't want to clean up after animals.
No, that's my thing. Everybody thinks I'm anti-dog. I'm not anti-dog. What I am is anti-taking care of a dog.
Yeah. You know
Like
what
if-
dogs I like to look at? Those golden doodles.
The-
Those
yeah.
are cool to look at.
If it's just the dog just sat next to me while I'm watching the game and I could just pet the dog and I never had to feed it, clean up after it, take it to the vet or any of that stuff, that would be great.
So it's like, they're like a kid. They're like another baby.
Yeah,
You
the
gotta
kids
take
get
care
out
of
of
And I
diapers.
can choose not to take care of the dog. I
Yeah.
can just not
You know how
have
many-
the dog.
Friends I've had were like, "Oh, we can't go because we don't
Yes.
have anybody to
Oh,
watch
yeah.
the dog."
Wait, we got to
Well,
go.
That's a you problem.
Yeah, we got to go. What do you mean you got to go? We got to go home and let the dog out.
Yep.
What?
What?
No.
Why is the dog outside already?
Yeah. Just
It's an indoor dog.
It is an indoor dog.
hard pass.
They're animals. Pa fuera.
Oh, you sound like my mom.
What does that mean?
Outside.
Outside?
Yeah.
Outside.
Get out.
Hey.
Hey. Mi gallo.
See, you should have taken me to get tacos. I'm bothered by that.
Well, I should
You know
fill
what,
in more.
Travis? We'll go get tacos.
You make it just like it's my decision.
Yeah, it is. It's your
Never
show.
my decision. No, see,
Are
we've
you
been
not
over this
DeMarco?
100 times. Huh?
Are you not DeMarco?
What do you mean?
DeMarco and Trav, right? You're part of the show name?
Yeah, I got
Right.
demoted.
Well, you too?
You need to get Eastside Trav, man.
That's right.
Oh, no, Trav is legit. Trav,
I just want the tacos. I just want to eat.
Hey, Trav is legit, bro. He's got a little paisano. He's all right.
Little?
Oh, yeah.
He got a lot of paisa in him.
Oh, he's ready to go.
ALCS Game 7 is on the ESPN LA app at 5 o'clock on 7:10 a.m. and the ESPN LA app. You can hear Mariners Jays Game 7, and we'll get to see who the Dodgers are going to play in the World Series. You just hit the ESPN Radio Live Sports tile for play-by-play from ESPN Radio, and don't forget to break down the matchup tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. with the Blue Review on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. The MLB postseason on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. So the baseball game will be on 7:10. Beto and I will continue to do this show on the YouTube channel from 5 to 6 as well. And Beto, that's when we're going to unleash all of our naming guys from
Yeah.
the Dodgers.
All the random Dodgers at 5 o'clock. We're going to shout them all out. What up, Billy Ashley?
Can I give you one of my favorites from the 70s? Because he looked like he was 100 years old when he was playing for the Dodgers. Jorge Orta.
George Orta?
Yeah.
He played for the Dodgers?
Oh,
he was a Blue
yeah.
Jay.
1980s, he was on the Dodgers, okay? Because I remember the card, 1980 Topps. And he looks like he's 100. And he's in the batting cage, and I think he had sunglasses on. I could do this for the rest of the day. I'm just
How about
warning
Alex Trevino?
you. Yeah, catcher, backup catcher. Like a
With the half-shell helmet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
5 o'clock, people.
it will be rare if you name somebody. I'm like, I don't remember that
5
guy. If you
o'clock
get
hours would
one,
be
we'll
good.
do it. That's coming up at 5 o'clock. All right, little Far Side Beto edition coming up next.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
Want to stay up on the latest slang? Forget TikTok. Just listen to Sedano and Cap in the morning.
Hey, Cappy, I got a new word for you.
Yeah.
My nephew was talking about something being bad this week, and he goes, "Oh no, man, that's totally buns." And I was
Buns?
like, "What?"
Buns
and that's
is a
like a
thing.
thing
Yeah,
now.
like- Really?
Yeah,
like
something-
booty.
Like that's buns.
That's buns, like BUNZ? That's buns?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sedano and Cap. Weekday mornings starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill, and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open, located next to the Forum and SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhpc.com or follow them at playhpc. Must be 21 plus to enter. And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
I'm ready for the Beto edition of the Far Side, my friend.
Oh, I'm supposed to lead it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all you.
I didn't know that.
This is all you.
I'm busy getting text messages about the random Dodgers.
I'm making a list.
At 5 o'clock, we're going to be naming them
can't
all.
wait.
DeAndre, you better start Googling, bro. You can get them. But here's one right here. My boy, who's used to be a security guard at Staples Center, hit him with the Ron Coomer.
Oh, I do remember that name, but I don't even remember. Was he catcher? Maybe an outfielder?
Trip Cromer.
But Tracy Woodson.
Oh, number 23.
Yeah.
So here's my Far Side. Do we have any interns in the kids in the back room? Are any back there?
I see it. Reese is back there.
Who do we got?
He's not an intern, though.
It's not. No.
No, I don't. Oh, no, I just see Reese.
We don't have interns in the back.
There's no interns
They're
back
gone. They're gone. Their day ended already.
I'll leave those opinions alone. All right, I'll be quiet with that one. So since we have,
I'd like to hear your opinions on the interns.
Please.
Bro, if I had
Is it interns in general or these specific interns?
And if I had a chance to be in this radio station, I would not leave as soon as my shift over. I would hang out all day and night. Kind of how I ended up getting this job.
It's how we all got these jobs.
Exactly. So, like,
hey, who's here? Hey, that guy that's always around's here. Hey, see if he'll do it. There you go. That's how you get started.
So my first time actually working at back then it was 1110. I was part of the street team, throwing out the T-shirts, and I would hang around in the studio. You guys need anything? I'll go get food. I'll go do whatever you want. And one day they're like, hey, do you know how to answer the phones? Sure do. All right, answer the phones. Next week, I got put on the schedule for answering the phones.
Yep.
That's how it happened for me.
DeAndre, I think I told you this at one point. Say yes to everything.
I sure did.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's okay. There you go.
Yep. Look at the host of the Lakers Talk Daily now.
I was going to say,
Right,
say yes to everything until you can say no.
All right, so the Far Side, I was going through some boxes the other day, and, we don't keep pictures anymore. We take pictures, but we don't print them out anymore. And I found a box that I shouldn't be talking about and a box I should be keeping up. So my Papas and Beer Rosarito pictures from 1997, 98,
Dude.
I found those pictures. I'll show you one of them.
That is awesome.
Okay, so those were the ones like,
that was the spot.
1990s, I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
And I think about it, like my son's older than I was, and he didn't even think about doing anything like that. But yeah, let's just say
we went down to Rosarito one summer with I was the guest of a friend of mine's family. We went down there and we went to was it Senor Frogs?
Yeah.
Right? I think I was 14.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not 14. It was not great.
Oh,
it was not great. Yeah.
All right, but I also found a box of good stuff. So
let me see the picture of
I'm going to find the
okay.
Rosarito one. No,
Yeah.
we got to explain these. So I give the pictures. So where we're at right now, DeAndre, this used to be a parking lot. And in 2000 was the Democratic National Convention. The Far Side is my first ever internship. And I've talked about it in the past, but I found these pictures. I always wondered what happened to them. And I was working for CNN's New York One affiliate in politics. How did I get this internship? Because I lied. It was an internship for USC kids, and my friends went to USC. They were Annenberg kids. I think one of the kids in the back is a USC kid, right? I can't tell who's working back there.
No, no.
Jonathan's not back there?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways. All right. So anyways, they told me just apply. And I put down that I'm going to USC, that I'm transferring to USC. It was a 2-week internship, and you had to be in LA based.
Yeah.
So I didn't get it, of course. Then they called back 2 days before, like, hey, are you still interested? Somebody bailed on it. I said, yes. Boom. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought at that time I wanted to be a writer for the Sports Illustrated for kids section, right?
Oh, awesome.
I wanted to be a writer. I thought that's what I was going to be. I was going to be a writer. I'm going to be a writer. Maybe write for the Daily Breeze and be good right there, right? I got these pictures, and because they were from New York, they didn't drive, DeAndre. New Yorkers don't drive. They had a rental car, but didn't know how to drive.
Sure.
Back then, there was no maps on your phone. There was no cell phone.
You need to know where to go.
You need a Thomas guide. I've told the story many times.
C42.
I didn't know how to edit or do any of the stuff, so there were.
Wow, these pictures are wild, man.
Internship with people from Syracuse, Northwestern, Missouri, and USC. And me, El Camino Junior College, and I lied saying I was going to transfer to USC. What are they going to do, check me? What are they going to say no? Oh, well, at least I got in. So I showed major reporters around. We followed Hillary Clinton, who was running for the state Senate of New York at that time.
Okay.
And I found these pictures. There it's me on the floor at Staples Center.
That's awesome.
And I weighed like about 170 pounds at the time, and it was a 2-week internship. One was setting up, and there's that picture of Staples Center where it's empty parking lot. That is now what is the Microsoft Theater.
Oh, yeah.
All that
it was right
was
across.
empty.
Yeah, it was empty.
That female reporter, that's Sandra Endo from Channel 11. She does
Did
the
you send
morning. They're showing it on the YouTube chat right
okay.
now. So all these pictures, there was a picture of me by Jimmy Carter. There was a picture of me by Jesse Jackson. And what did I learn that day after those 2 weeks? That I never want to work in politics. I never want to work in news. That's when I said sports is really, it was amazing to see it.
Yep.
I got to know all about Staples Center at the time because I got to know the lower bowls and everything. Remember, Staples Center opened up in 1999.
Staples Center is an old building by NBA standards.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that was it. I found those pictures. I always wondered whatever happened to them. And here, let me show you one. Try it right here.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
And the reason I was happy because I was wearing shorts in 2 of those pictures. And before anybody starts saying, because I know the other day one of the interns got in trouble for wearing shorts,
Shane.
they told me that day, hey, it's super hot. We're going to be outside. Your job, because there were no digital files, I was to be inside Staples Center. They do the interview, and then I run to the parking lot. I was literally a runner.
You would take the tape.
I would take the tape,
Yeah.
and I had to run, and I had to drop it off. And they're like, we're going to go live. Where's Beto? We need the tape. And I'm running. Oh, man. And there were trailers. And I handed it. I kid you not, DeAndre. I handed it. They put it live today at 5 o'clock from LA. I'm like, oh, my God.
It's
That's when I wanted to
crazy.
work in this entertainment world. Forget writing, because that takes forever. This digital world, fantastic.
That I don't think anybody will ever understand what you just described, where you had to go shoot something, and then you had to get the physical tape back to the station.
Yeah.
Like there was no way to get it back there because if you had a microwave truck, but those were really expensive, there weren't a lot of those, so you weren't getting access. You had to. I was shooting high school football at Santa Barbara, and we would go shoot the first half of one game, drive across town to shoot the second half of another game, and then haul back to the station, cut it up real quick, and it was on the news because you had to have the actual physical tape in the machine. It was awesome.
So I was happy to see those pictures because I always wondered what ever happened to them. But DeAndre, I got denied for an NBC internship. I got denied for the LA Times internship. I got denied for everything. It was basically a 2-week thing. I applied to 6 different places, and finally this one happened. And I ended up, one of the directors, like as they said, I love your work ethic.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to be there at 10, but because I didn't know what I was doing editing wise, I would get there at 7 to practice on this machine.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, your work ethic is great. I'm like, no, because I don't know what the hell
I
I'm
don't
doing.
know what I'm doing, but thank you.
It would be like 18-hour days, and from there, I ended up getting an internship somewhere else if I would have got it, and then it was great. It was fantastic. It was just a hustle.
I'm
man.
just curious, what happens if you don't actually make it to give them the physical copy of the tape?
They don't have it. There's a
Then
big.
they don't have it.
They fill with something else.
Yeah, because what happened for TV News, they already had the entire package. You know, TV package. They had it ready to go. They were just waiting for that one soundbite, the interview, to do it. But one of those soundbites was Hillary Clinton, and I legit grabbed it and ran. Christy Brinkley was there supporting her, so I have a picture of Christy Brinkley.
How was that?
Oh, very nice.
I bet it was.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It was a great experience, and I got to see a bunch of things, and that's why I always tell these interns, you never know who you might meet. Hang out with everybody. Be there longer than possible.
Did you ever have to write a shot sheet for somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stressful.
Oh, there was Al Gore's speech at the convention. We already had the speech given out to us.
Yeah.
I had to look for the soundbite that they wanted, and I had to log it, put it out. I'm like, and if I messed up, everybody messed up. And I didn't know, I didn't have cable growing up. I didn't know what CNN really was.
Oh, really?
And I didn't know what New York 1 was. And so these people in New York, they're a big deal. Charlie Sumner was out there, so I got to know all these New York people, and I'm like, whatever. I mean,
take a shot, man. You never know.
Never know. Always say yes, and then run with it, and then save your picture somewhere.
You know what? I'm going to go find a box of there's a shoe box somewhere in my garage, I'm sure, filled with all
I'm one of those,
old
I just throw everything away.
That is terrific. I love that.
But let me show you the Papa's and Beer one.
I want to see that. Well, that's coming up
ready.
in just a little bit. Oh, I'm ready. I think I know. I have an idea of what's in that picture without having seen the picture.
But let me tell you the story about my fake credential at Papa's and Beer.
I want to hear about that, too. Plus, we'll get into the Rams. They finally did the phrase that Sean McVay has been looking for all season long. That's coming up in just a little bit. DeMarco is out. Beto is in. It's the DeMarco and Trav afternoon show on 710 ESPN.
And you know what we got to do, Trav? Maybe this week, Costa Mesa.
Ooh.
We got to go down the Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. It's going to be hot, so they're going to have the aguachiles there. You get the Carta Blanca beer in the back.
My brand,
get ready to go. We love it. Also, I've been craving the carnitas from Don Miguel. Experience the tradition, the stories, the culture of Mercado Gonzalez. Every puesto, every flavor, every detail, Mercado Gonzalez, Mexico is there for you. Now, if you want some fresh pan dulce, the panaderos are there early in the morning, the fresh bolillos that you can have. You know all about that.
Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Now, if you would have had one of those bolillos and throw it at the coyote.
that would have been an appetizer before he came for me.
Damn right. That was it. The authentic artisanal crafts, the murals, the entertainment. Get yourself in the traditions of Mexico. Every detail, every brushstroke is there for you. Mercado Gonzalez, Mexico, in every detail. We talk about that over and over and over. The details. You show up. You want the salsa? They got you.
In left. Right behind the fruteria.
Tacos?
Straight, soft right as you get past the carnitas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Oh, he knows it all.
I know. I could walk through that place blindfolded and go exactly where I want to go.
Pretty soon, it's going to be tamale season.
Oh.
So if you want to buy tamales or if you want to make your own, they're going to have the masa for you. They have the hojas. All that is for you. But you got to really enjoy the carnitas of the Don Miguel. Carried the way that he started the business. Mercado Gonzalez, everything for you.
And don't forget, $1 Million Mondays is back on 710. Thanks to Pachanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams and the final score, and you could win $1 million. And just for playing, you'll get 2 tickets to the Rams Saints. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts. The consultation is free, and the results speak for themselves. Call 818-917-5256 or visit AvnerGatt.com. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
All right, we got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square. Hack your day with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get real close to over 9,000 animals, including axolotls at the all-new Bayside Aquarium, now open, and orcas at the reimagined Orca Encounter. Rediscover the journey to Atlantis and enjoy fall family fun during Spooktacular with trick-or-treating, colorful costume characters, and a pumpkin patch on select dates now through November 2nd. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 50% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions apply.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Hey, it's Travis. Join us as we broadcast live on Wednesday, October 22nd from 3 to 6 p.m. at Legends Attic in Claremont for the ultimate autograph event for Dodger fans. Superstar and fan favorite Yasiel Puig will be there, along with World Series champion Mickey Hatcher. Plus, Oral Hershiser will be hosting special guests, giveaways, and showcasing the amazing sports art of Dave Hobrick. Meet Yasiel Puig and Mickey Hatcher. Get your tickets now at legendsattic.com. See you Wednesday, October 22nd at Legends Attic in Claremont.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hey, it's Mace. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. Moments in therapy like the right question, a safe space to cry, a small win can change lives. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. BetterHelp can help you get started on that journey. Our fans get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
We're all here. We're all ready to go again.
What's happening? How's your butt?
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Davy Lopes. I say that because Hall and Oates, because either Hall or Oates looked a lot like Davy Lopes. I forget who's who. I think it's Oates. Yeah.
Davy Lopes from Rhode Island.
Davy Lopes is from Rhode Island?
Yes. He was Portuguese.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't think I knew he was Portuguese, but I really didn't know he was from Rhode Island.
Somebody was telling me one day, they made him anglicize his name. It's really Lopez. I'm like, no, it's Lopes because he's Portuguese from Rhode Island. That's how his family says his name.
Had no. There you go.
It was probably a Lopez back in the day, but if it's an S, usually you're European. The Z is Mexico.
Okay.
That's why Ishmael Valdez went from S to Z.
Ah.
The Rocket.
Yeah. Fought a naked shower fight with Eric Karros a million years ago.
He does ESPN Deportes.
Does he?
Yeah, he's on the broadcast.
Is he good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. All right. You haven't brought it up yet, so I'm going to do it. Did you not respect that cooler picture that I sent you yesterday?
I responded to the cooler picture with my own baby cooler.
Yeah.
No, your cooler was elite.
That was not mine, but I saw, we were out playing golf yesterday.
Okay.
And we got to the halfway house, and my man Abraham knows what's up, and he had that thing locked and loaded. That's how he packs the cooler for the day at the golf course. That's how you do that.
That's a golf course you need to be at right there.
Yep.
That was fantastic. I was wondering what kind of party you were throwing because it was loaded.
You should have just kept it as you because I thought it was yours.
No. A good cooler man gives praise.
And I am supremely confident in my own cooler game, Laura Beto knows. So I will give praise where praise is due.
It was great
and
cooler.
I saw that. I'm like, oh, Beto's going to like that.
Because just right amount of water with ice.
Yeah.
Which means when you put your hand in there.
You can barely keep it in there.
Woof, you're not going all the way to the bottom. You're getting the one on top.
No, but if you got to dig down there, though. But let's say what your flavor that you're looking for got to the bottom and all the stuff on the top is not really, you got to go deep.
Yeah, you're going to go and you're going to take it out because it only goes through half of your forearm. Oh, yeah. No. That was impressive cooler work.
It was well done. Devontae had 3 touchdowns yesterday, but can I nitpick for a second?
Please do.
That was much better than it's been. He leads the team in receiving touchdowns. Stafford was great yesterday, 5 touchdown passes. It still feels like they're almost kind of trying to force the issue. Like, no, it is working, as opposed to it's just awesome and it's working.
It doesn't look right. Mind you, I didn't watch the game until I got the highlights. I didn't wake up till like 9:30, so I'm like, I forgot.
It was over by 9:45.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
So when I went back and watched the highlights of it, you see Devontae in the spot, but he didn't get the yards.
Yeah.
He got the touchdowns.
Yeah.
And Stafford was slinging the rock to everybody. It was like 9 different receivers. 10 receivers?
10.
Okay. Which I like.
Yeah.
Because that means they're balanced. You what's going on. Devontae Adams is a player that right now, I have him on my fantasy team, and I'm tempted to trade him.
Yeah.
Because I don't see what he's doing compared to last year. That's it.
It's good, not great.
Yeah.
It's
But
fine.
will he be
That's what
the
I'm
guy?
asking. And that's the part. And to hear both of them talk about it, they're like, this takes time. This isn't just where you show up. But then you get a guy like Flacco who goes out there on Thursday Night Football with Jamar Chase. It's like they've been playing 30 years together.
But Devontae at training camp, the day we talked to him, was praising how he and Stafford are on the same page.
Yeah.
How he loves the Rams organization. It just, when a receiver of his talent, a receiver that's a veteran like him, shows up and you're on a much better team, way better organization, you have stability. I was expecting them to rock and roll right away. Mind you, it's a different game plan because you have Puka who's on the brink of being that superstar. Like, oh my goodness. But Devontae, again, this is just from me watching the highlights because the highlights are different from when you're actually watching the game. He just doesn't seem like he's clicking.
It's
like
just
half a second.
Exactly. It's one of those things. It's like it's working, but I expected something slight. The way it works with Puka is not the way it works with Devontae. Like the way it works with Puka is almost seamless. Like they're reading each other's minds, that they're just totally locked in together the entire way. Whereas it's, hey, I'm going to try to find Devontae on this one. It feels like it's a more conscious decision as opposed to just, I know exactly where he's going to be. I don't even need to look for him anymore.
All right. Again, just me watching the highlights. Why did Stafford have 10 different receivers?
Because Jacksonville's not very good, and he could kind of he was able to take whatever he wanted. You know what I mean? Like there's just, it was one of those, okay, one for you. Like Terrence Ferguson caught his first ever touchdown. He's caught 2 passes. Kanata Mumfield caught a touchdown pass.
Yeah, good for Mumfield. I like
3.
him.
Yeah, and then, every tight end on the roster had a catch. It felt like Tutu had it. Like every single guy that was out there got an opportunity yesterday.
But why is Devontae only getting 50 yards, Trav?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not good for my fantasy team.
It's
because if you're a fan and you're looking at this, right? Not forget the fantasy aspect. Puka's out.
Yeah.
So shouldn't it be Devontae?
Okay, so here's why I don't think there was a million Devontae catches yesterday. Whatever defense was going to be designed was going to be thrown towards Devontae Adams.
But usually he breaks out there.
He does, but that was one of those, okay, if you're going to put all your guys, then I'm just going to pick you apart everywhere else. That's why there was 10 different guys. Because whether it was Travis Hunter or whoever else, whoever their number one corner is, we're just going to, okay, he's on, we'll just go over here. This guy's going to be wide open. And they were running. Terrence Ferguson made a really nice touchdown catch on that fourth down play. That was an interesting one, though, because early in the game, they had the ball 4th and 3 from the, where is it here? The 16-yard line, okay? It's first quarter. They haven't scored. Nothing's happened yet. Game's just 4th and 3 from the 16. They go for it instead of kicking, okay? In the first quarter.
I heard the post-game show. You were talking about that.
You
were harping on that.
They also had a shot to, when they were way up, okay, the game had already been decided. They had a chance to kick a 45-yard field goal.
And went for it.
And they went for it again. I know they made all 5 of the PATs, but clearly they're still feeling a certain way about that.
They sent a message yesterday.
Yes, I thought so too.
The analytics that they use are telling them what to do, but I have a feeling that's not analytics.
It's not.
My gut is telling me no.
My gut is saying this. The guy gets a kick block every time we line up to kick one. I'm not going to let him do it again.
And things are going good right now. There's no need to mess with his confidence.
I don't even know. Is not letting him play help his confidence?
Because he didn't miss.
Yeah. Hey, when I would rather, run across the freeway than have you drive me there, I don't know if that means you're a great driver.
I'm trying to give you the random phone call. Hey, Trav.
Yeah,
him not kicking, it's a good idea.
All right.
Because you had some interesting calls yesterday.
Yeah, they always are. They always
and
are.
Sua was awake?
Sua was great.
Poor kid hasn't slept in 3 days.
No, he's probably still asleep now. He said he was going to go home and crash out for a while.
Poor guy had SC football.
And SC got
around.
slapped.
And you guys had a, 4:30 pregame?
4:30 pregame.
Can't you just tape it, bro?
What are you going to do? It is a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. Lakers opening week is officially here. LA's buzzing with energy right now, fresh off of a Rams win in London. Another fall classic run in sight for the boys in blue. React with us all day long on ESPN LA. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Talk a little Kings hockey. We're going to talk with John Kelly. Ooh. He's going to join us next. The voice of the Kings is coming up. It's Beto and Trav, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen. Tomorrow is my favorite day of the year, NBA opening night, and the LeBron-less Lakers will tip off the season against Steph and the Warriors at Crypto.com Arena. We'll get you set Tuesday morning, bright and early, unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Of course, Canty, the Lakers fan, from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. And we'll be joined by Adam Schefter. Find out about his fantasy basketball team per sources. That's the name of it. At 5 a.m. Start your day with us Tuesday morning right here on your home for Lakers basketball, ESPN LA.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams go overseas to London in Wembley Stadium, and they come home with their 5th win of the season, a decisive 35-7 drubbing of the Jacksonville Jaguars, who fall to 4-3 on the season. And it was the Matthew Stafford and Davante Adams show. Matthew Stafford throwing 5 touchdown passes for the 5th time in his illustrious NFL career, but the first time as a member of the Los Angeles Rams, and 3 of those found none other than Davante Adams. Stafford finishes the day 21 of 33 for just 182 yards, but 5 of those found the end zone, including the very first of Terrence Ferguson's career. He found the back of the end zone for the first time as well. Also, Travis Hunter, the number 2 overall pick, the two-way sensation for the Jags, he got in the end zone for the first time as well. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavattazona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
What's the best thing about Halloween parties? Gotta be the booze. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Oktoberfest is the best at Mosin Happy Hour. Half off hot bar bites and cool cocktails.
Number 2.
One rewards card player will win $10,000 cash October 26th.
And the number 1 reason.
There's Halloween, and then there's Carnival at Morongo. You could win a new Land Rover Defender October 30th.
Morongo, good times.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
I love that music. ESPN nailed the music for all of their sports. This is, of course, the NHL theme song that we all know and love. Back with our new friend, John Kelly, joining us again here on the DeMarco and Trav Show. Better Duran in for DeMarco. John, good to talk to you again. How you feeling?
I'm doing great. How are you guys tonight?
Fantastic. So let's start with this. Obviously, the Kings are going to take on the St. Louis Blues tomorrow. You are the new voice of the Kings, but you have been around the league for a very long time, including 21 years as the voice of the St. Louis Blues. What's it like going home again?
Yeah, it's I guess it's unusual in a way. I'm actually at my house here, so my wife and I and kids are getting ready to have some dinner. But it's going to be a road game in an arena that I'm very familiar with. But honestly, it's not the first time. I had announced before St. Louis. I had announced in Colorado and a bit in Tampa Bay. So I have broadcast in this building as a visitor many times. So it's not going to be the first time, but, having said that, 21 years is a long time, and this is my first time back, obviously, with the Kings.
And, John, one of the cool things about you is your family. Like, your father was a broadcaster, your younger brother's a broadcaster. So what was it like growing up, and were you guys, like, having fake broadcasts in the living room during dinner?
Not quite, but, yeah, it was a broadcasting family for sure. My late father did 21 years for the Blues. My late uncle was a hockey broadcaster. So I grew up in a broadcast booth, and I remember vividly many times when I got older, sitting next to my dad in the booth and doing stats for him. And he also did a lot of football announcing for the St. Louis Cardinals when they were here, and also Missouri football. So I'd spot for him on those games. And obviously obviously he was my dad, but also he was a mentor and really a teacher for me to become a broadcaster. And, obviously he was a pretty good teacher. So I was very fortunate.
John Kelly, the voice of the Los Angeles Kings, joining us here on DeMarco and Trav. A little bit of a slow start for the team so far through the first 6 games, 1-3-2. When does it go from a slow start to a, hey, we need to get things in gear, we need to start playing better?
Well, 1-3-2 is a slow start, especially when you consider that this team had 105 points last year.
Yeah.
I think the glass half full part of it is the fact that they've been in every game, really except the first game. They were flat in the first game, and that's going to happen against a really good Colorado team. But all of the other games, and they've gone to overtime 3 times, obviously, they've been in every game. The Winnipeg game, 2-2 in the third. They have a power play, can't score. The Jets have an excellent team, as we know. Pittsburgh the other night, the Kings had a 2-0 lead, and then Penguins tied it. And then again in the third period, the Kings had a couple of great chances to put the game not out of reach, but they could have gone back on top, didn't. So they're sort of finding ways to lose points instead of finding ways to gain points, and that's got to change. But I still like this team, and I still think that they can do a lot of really good things this year. But, you can't get too far behind the pack in the first month or two because this is a really tough league. I mean, last year it took St. Louis was the 8th seed in the West. They had 96 points. So that's a lot of points. So obviously the Kings need some points here on this 5-game road trip.
When you came to L.A., obviously you saw what it was like before Gretzky. You saw the Gretzky rise, the rise of L.A. in hockey, the Stanley Cups that they've won. Have you experienced how crazy the fan base can be out here?
Well, I've always felt that they were a very rabid fan base and a devoted fan base. And as far as I can remember, and I did games at the old Forum, quite honestly. Yeah, that's how old I am. But I've always felt that they're so passionate. And when I was in Colorado, I did 2 playoff series against the Kings, and the Blues played the Kings in 2 playoff series, I believe, for sure in 12, and I think the next year in 13. So obviously there's nothing like playoff hockey, and that's the best time of year. So they've always had great support, and like every fan base, they want to win badly. So I've always enjoyed coming to LA, and obviously the weather is sort of a bonus, right?
Yeah, it's especially in February, right? Instead of being in Chicago or Minneapolis or something like that, Chicago, one of the places that you will be on this 5-game road trip that you mentioned, John. With the slow start, with the inability to put 3 periods together, like you mentioned against Pittsburgh, can a long road trip like this bring guys together? Can it bring a team together? Can you see some of that cohesion that maybe isn't there at the beginning of the season by the time you get to an end of a long trip like this?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of teams like to have long road trips at the start of a season, for bonding reason, and, you're the underdog, and you sort of have to have that pack mentality. Now, the Kings did have a 3-game road trip after the opener, but they came home after the Vegas game, and then they went to Winnipeg in Minnesota. So it was a pretty quick trip. So, yeah, I think that it can help this team, and it's a tough trip, though. You're taking on a St. Louis team that was a playoff team last year, as I said. Then you got to go into Dallas, one of the very best teams in the NHL, and then on to Nashville, Chicago, and San Jose. So even though there are certainly some winnable games, I think these 2 games here to start, I think the Kings need at least 1 win, if not, 3 or 4 points, because like I said, they need points. And you don't want to let it snowball the other way and then start feeling a lot of pressure. So, they need some points. And the good news is Kopitar and Corey Perry and Burroughs, for that matter, were all on the team plane today coming to St. Louis. So not sure when they'll play, but it's a good sign that those guys are all on the plane.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Kopitar and his unavailability so far through the early part of the season. How much of that has to do with the slow start and the inability to finish games?
Well, obviously he is their leader up front. We know that, and he's such a tremendous player. Even at the age of 38, he's still, number 1 center, drawing the tough assignments. And, the biggest challenge for the Kings is that when he goes out of the lineup, it's not like you have another number 1 center that you can just plop into the lineup. And other teams don't have that luxury. I mean, it's just pretty obvious. I mean, unless you're, Edmonton with McDavid and Draisaitl, 1 and 1A, but, other teams don't have that. So, they tried Deneau in the number 1 spot in the Pittsburgh game, and then LaFerriere the other night, and, mixing and matching, trying to get a boost, and they were down 3-0. So I think that's the biggest challenge, is who can take those minutes. And, you can't replace Kopitar, but obviously someone has to do it, and someone has to play in that spot. So, that's been the challenge without him.
It turns out it's not super easy to replace a Hall of Famer, is it? I mean,
it's almost impossible, quite honestly.
Yeah. Very, very high bar to set for sure. John Kelly, the voice of the Kings, join us. John, look forward to hearing you on the call. Enjoy your brief time home, and we'll see you back here in Los Angeles before too long. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Good stuff right there.
Yeah.
The family tree, right? It was his dad was
he
a
had no
broadcaster.
chance. He had no chance. He's going to be a hockey broadcaster.
In St. Louis, too, with the Bucks, right?
That's right.
And you hear what he said, that I was spotting for my dad, which means that he was working in the booth. I used to do that for JB Long when the Rams came to L.A.
It's not easy.
No, but I wasn't working at that time.
Yeah.
Because I was no longer with 710. So they're like, hey, you want to be a spotter? I know you want to do play-by-play. Like, heck yeah, a chance to be in the booth. No problem. Became friends with JB. Then I ended up being Sedano's spotter. It's fun. Just get out there and do things.
It is fun. And to be around and get to do it. And look, if you grow up and your uncle is a hockey broadcaster, your dad is an NHL broadcaster, your brother is an NHL broadcaster, pretty good chance you're going to call some hockey
I'm
games.
just liking how he doesn't come in, look at, hey, everybody, broadcaster man.
Ian DeMarco knew each other back in St. Louis.
Really?
Yeah, they've known each other for a long time. So good to hear from John again. All right, what do we got coming up next, Laura? We got a little tip or no tip,
Yes,
right?
we do, sir.
It only taken me about, what, a month, 2 months, 3 months?
yeah, only a
I'm
month.
finally starting to understand the roadmap of this show. I will probably ask again tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
but we're getting-
tomorrow's lit. Don't worry about it.
I don't worry about it. I don't do anything on Tuesdays. I just sit here and roll my eyes and just wait for the clock to expire. I go to my four corners office and just go, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Tip or no tip is coming up next. Beto's in for DeMarco. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. Beto, have you ever been to Page, Arizona?
No, I hear your commercials, and I want to go now.
Dude, it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's way up the northern part of Arizona, just below the Utah border. It's right on the Colorado River where Lake Powell is.
Wait, Zion style?
Yeah, not far. In fact, Beto, you know what you can do from Page, Arizona? You can make it your base camp for Zion, Bryce, Monument Valley, the Grand Canyon. All of those places are within an hour or so away from Page, so you can go to all of these spots, and you can hit Lake Powell, and you can check out Horseshoe Bend, and, of course, the best thing I have ever laid these two eyes on as far as natural beauty goes, Antelope Canyon. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. So if you love outdoor adventures, if you like hiking, if you like being on the lake, Page is a place for you, right? And then after a day of doing all those amazing activities, you can unwind downtown, local eats, cold brews, summer concerts under the stars. They got Lake Powell National Golf Course, Beto. You can play some golf in Page, Arizona as well. So start planning your epic adventure at visitpageaz.com. That's visitpage, PAGEAZ.com.
Want to stay up on the latest slang? Forget TikTok. Just listen to Sedano and Cap in the morning.
Hey, Cappy, I got a new word for you.
Yeah.
My nephew was talking about something being bad this week, and he goes, "Oh no, man, that's totally buns." And I was
Buns?
like, "What?"
Buns
and that's
is a
like a
thing.
thing
Yeah,
now.
like- really?
Yeah,
Like
something-
booty.
Like that's buns.
That's buns, like BUNZ? That's buns?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sedano and Cap. Weekday mornings starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum at SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Punchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes, that's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
Yes, I got that too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
All right, you can keep sending your rando Dodger names in the chat. Beto's collecting a list, and we'll get to those coming up in the 5 o'clock hour, which we will be on YouTube, on the ESPN LA YouTube channel, coming up at 5 right here on 710. The ALCS will be going on, the Jays and the Mariners, and we'll find out who the Dodgers take on Friday in Game 1 of the World Series, whether it will be in Toronto or here in LA against the Mariners. So that is coming up in just a little bit. Laura, a little tip or no tip?
And before I get into tip or no tip, I know Beto's always in the chat. So if you guys want to ask Beto something, go in the chat, go to YouTube, make sure you're listening, you're looking at us there, because he loves to be confrontational.
No.
A little bit. You're not punch level.
I don't like it when they attack people, so get out of here with that.
Whatever. Anyway, so talking about, being a little bit confrontational, not that he was, but I thought it was out of pocket. Russell Westbrook, who is a newly signed Sacramento Kings player, as we talked about it last week, refused to sign a fan's Laker jersey. I don't know if you guys saw, the video was circulating everywhere.
Yeah, it was Friday after the game.
And people were saying it was a kid. It was kid-ish. I guess it was like a teenager.
Okay.
Looked kind of taller than
I didn't see the video. Was it confrontational?
No.
Okay.
So it was 4 kids lining up, and they had different Westbrook jerseys. And one kid had a Laker jersey, and then Laura?
He said, hey, I won't sign that. I'll sign something else, but I won't sign that. He ended up signing, I think, like a bracelet or something like that.
He signed for the kid. He just wouldn't sign the Lakers. Westbrook jersey.
Okay.
To me, it's just like, bro, it's a kid. Just sign the damn jersey. You used to wear it. Who cares?
If he's got feelings, he's got feelings, right? I don't know exactly what his feelings are. Obviously, they're not great.
No, clearly not.
But that's all right. As long as it wasn't confrontational, if he said to offer to sign something else, I got no problem with it at all.
He actually had a conversation with the kid.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the kid took off his jacket and he signed the T-shirt. Yeah, he had a Kobe T-shirt on, but he signed something else.
Yeah.
So the kid had a moment. I'm okay with Russ being petty. I'm all about being petty. He doesn't want to sign anything Laker related. Go for him.
Here's the other thing too. And you said that kid was like a
teenager.
He
looked like a teenager.
Like 14, 15?
Yeah, it was like 4 kids
14.
lined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the other ones were short, smaller.
Here's the deal. That kid got something way better than an autograph. He's got a story to tell the rest of his life. And at the end of it all, that's what you're collecting, right? We're collecting memories. We're collecting stories. Say, hey, one time when I was 14, Russell Westbrook wouldn't sign my Laker jersey. That's way better than having some Sharpie that's going to fade over time that you're going to lose. But he's got a story to tell for the rest of his life. That's a win for that kid.
I'm surprised we didn't find out what Russ told that kid. Because usually in this day and age, we have every single detail.
Yeah.
But the kid didn't seem bothered about it. So.
No.
Well, shout out to John Wetland autograph.
You all right with that?
I'm okay with that, yeah.
I mean, John Wetland.
On my SSK.
There's been a lot of stuff that's been coming out, too, with Westbrook and the Lakers as well.
There's some things.
There's some things that have been...
Russ holds some grudges.
He is petty.
Yeah, but all NBA guys are.
Most of those guys that are that good, that have reached that level, have a level of whether it's pettiness, focus, intensity. All those buttons are turned all the way to 10.
Yeah.
You're not an easygoing guy to get to that level.
Or you're passive aggressive.
Oh, that could be it, but then that's turned all the way up to 10.
Mm-hmm.
You are not just a go along to get along guy that is one of the best players ever.
Nobody
it doesn't
is
work
loved,
like that.
Universally loved.
No.
Everybody has a story.
Okay. So over the weekend, I worked the Rams game as well, but I also went out karaokeing, which I haven't done in a long time. And I forgot how much fun it was, especially when you have people that are super into it. And everybody in the room that was with me honestly felt like they were an artist. They grabbed the mic. They did the most. I mean, we're looking at videos and I was like, oh man, I love that. Because I've gone to karaoke with people that are like sitting down, not really feeling it. But tip or no tip, when you guys go karaoke, you guys go all out. You guys think you're the star. It's like, come on, let's do it.
Bethel stays on the couch.
Did you not sing?
No.
Yeah.
Who cares? That's not the point.
Yeah, I like watching people. I like singing from the couch.
Yeah.
But to be the one at center stage, nah. I don't like not being in control because I know I sound terrible.
You ready?
I mean, I kind of know where you're going to go.
What's that?
You're just going to sit and watch or not even go?
I have never been a single time in my entire life.
Oh.
I'd like to go. Like it's not that
let's do it.
I would go, but I would 100% not sing.
Okay.
But I'd rather go to one of those Koreatown spots, like my friends that play LACC.
Yeah.
They go to the Koreatown spots where there's no English spoken.
Okay.
I want to go there.
I would
done the
go.
one right here.
I'm not going to perform. I can't sing a lick. I cannot carry a note. I don't have a single iota of musical ability in my entire body.
Okay, so if I plan something and make it close to your place, you'll go.
I'm going to need months of advance notice to clear the decks. But
it was
perhaps.
any other day.
I'm not saying yes. I'm saying perhaps.
That's a soft yes, which is probably an out.
That's a no.
Like DeMarco has said, it's easier to turn a no into a yes than a yes into a no. So I'm going to start with a let's pick some dates and go from there. Do you sing, DeAndre?
I don't. I do sing. I'm not a great singer, but I'll get on that karaoke.
It's
you
different.
let it rip.
I let it rip. Yeah, I let it loose.
Do you have a go-to?
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't really have a go-to.
Do you, Laura?
So my go-to is a Spanish song, but everybody that was with me.
What, Me Vale Vale?
No, it was No Vas a Llorar por Mí by Banda Recodo.
Oh my goodness, get in your feelings over here.
Oh, is it a sad song?
Oh yeah, it's a good
I ain't crying for you.
Yes.
You don't want this smoke.
You know what?
So
is it a revenge song?
Kind of.
It's like I'm hurt, but all Spanish songs are I'm hurt revenge songs.
Hurt. Like Jenny Rivera songs are great go-to and drinking songs, but the thing is, nobody in that
Esteban
room,
Loaiza's ex.
Yeah, nobody in there spoke Spanish like
you
that.
can't be.
So we deviated. The only Spanish song I played was a Selena song, but that was it.
Little bitty.
You know a song that always is playing on karaoke is Don't Stop Believing.
Believe me. Oh, we started with that.
You gotta have such a high note up there.
You do, but I don't hit the high note though. I don't
That's
do
a
all that.
cappy right there. That's a cappy all day. Put the blenders on.
Everybody knows the lyrics, but it's
Everybody.
like that note scares the daylights out of me. Not happen. All right, here is what is going to happen. We're going to talk a little NFL football coming up. We'll kind of go around, talk about everything that happened in Week 7. It's going on right now. By the way, that Baker Mayfield prize picks you gave me is not looking so
Not good at all.
We'll do that. Baseball's coming up on 7:10. You can stick right with us here on the YouTube channel, and Beto and I got you for another hour or so. We're going to start naming some guys, which is my favorite thing to do.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Is it time to downsize? Selling your home doesn't have to be a hassle. With Seller's Advantage, skip agents, commissions, and costly repairs. Get a fair, competitive cash offer without worrying about the details falling through. Chris Chavez, a real customer, says, quote, Seller's Advantage offered me more than I expected. The process was fast, easy, and much better than using a realtor. End quote. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gadd has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergat.com. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
They told me you used to be hip, Trav.
Used to be?
Yeah, that's what
mean?
they said. Like sweet tea used to be hip. Like you can get down.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I need to be comfortable.
D, you should take him to the club.
Back to the guys.
All right, let me remind you that it is your last chance to enter, right? It is your last chance to enter. It is the Pure Play Sweepstakes, and today is your very last chance to get this done. So head to pureplaysweepstakes.com for your shot at a next-gen reverse osmosis water system, bringing pure, clean water straight to your home, plus an ESPN LA prize packs with a pair of sports tickets and exclusive ESPN LA swag. You need to be 18 years or older and a homeowner to enter. That's pureplaysweepstakes.com. And I've got the next-gen reverse osmosis drinking water system in my house. It's awesome. You will absolutely love it. So If you are 18 and you are a homeowner, go and sign up for that chance to win right there. That is pureplaysweepstakes.com. You got the baseball going there. Oh, Beto almost went down. That was close.
Did you almost fall, bro?
Oh, yeah. This is exciting because I'm usually the one that falls. How did you save it? Did you just get lucky?
Oh, yeah. Half of me was still on the chair. Okay, wow.
I want to see this. Hopefully YouTube got it.
It did.
No, I don't think so. Because they're probably focusing on Travis at the time.
Well, I am very handsome.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I am.
You're studly.
Yeah,
Dude, these names coming in right now.
All right, give me a couple.
Control. All right, so we're just naming random Dodgers. So the 805 Raider has been fantastic. He has a whole long list.
Okay.
Javi Guerra.
Okay, he tats.
World Series champion Javi Guerra because he was with the Nationals.
Yep.
He was supposed to be the closer. Sucked the first month. Kenley Jansen replaced.
Oh, my gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
Javi Guerra played in the big leagues for a while.
Yeah, he did for a while.
Yeah.
His last game was in Tijuana with the Toros. I was down there.
I still want to do that, by the way.
We're going to.
All right. When does the Mexican League end? Is it over?
It's over, yeah. Right now they're in Winter League, actually.
Okay.
So the Ace of SoCal will take care of you.
Okay.
Henry Rodriguez.
Okay, so here's
Chris Grizzle with that one.
Do you remember Henry Rodriguez's claim to fame?
He was a left fielder.
Yeah.
Henry?
He hit 4 home runs in a spring training game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it was one of those, like, everybody's like, yeah, that's cool, but that doesn't count. It was like the guy that broke the field goal in Jacksonville in the preseason. He kicked like a 75-yarder or whatever it is, and I was like, yeah, we don't care, bro. No, didn't count. Henry Rodriguez hit 4 dingers in one game in spring training.
Peter Acevedo, Jim Thome.
Briefly. Yeah, briefly.
Thome, I remember the day he showed up, I was out there covering the game, and one of the questions was, hey, Jim, do you own a first baseman's glove?
No chance.
Like, well, I have to get one.
Yeah, no chance.
Like, what kind of trade was that you go get Jim Thome? Well, that was before there was a DH in the NL.
And that was like a very specific role where you had a guy that would just come in and try to hit a dinger once a night.
Every now and then.
And that was his deal. Like, he never, ever had to do anything other than that.
The nicest guy, too.
Thome?
So nice, because there was a parody account that said Jim Thome, right? So I was like, Jim, there's this Twitter account. Not mine, boys, not mine. But he was super nice, super nice.
I'm looking this up right now, and I don't know exactly where he lands, but I'm guessing it's much higher than anybody probably thinks. All right. Where does Jim Thome fall on the all-time home run list?
He's over 500.
Oh, he's way over 500.
Is he close to 600?
He's over 600.
He's not over 650, is he?
No, but
I think he's 7th.
Really close. He's 8th.
Oh!
Yeah, he's 8th. He had 617 home runs.
Damn.
Jim, and like, look, here are the names of the list. Bonds, Aaron, Ruth, Pujols, A-Rod, Mays, Griffey, Thome. Like, he is so much higher up that list than you would think. That's a good one.
All right, how about 805 Raider? Elmer Descends.
Elmer Descens. Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was all right.
Mexican.
Was he?
Yeah. So
is Elmer a Mexican name?
It is now.
Okay.
Hey, Mexican can be anything you want. Is Travis a Mexican name?
Well, when I hang out with you, it is. Yeah.
Elmer Descends played for a bunch of teams from Hermosillo, Sonora.
Okay.
So you want to talk about a perfect the grid right here?
Yeah.
Pirates, Reds, D-backs, Dodgers, Royals, Dodgers, Brewers, Rockies, Braves, Mets.
Oh, you can just throw him in almost anywhere.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
He got traded to the Dodgers the second time and landed like in the 5th inning, came in and got the save.
That's awesome.
I was covering that game. Those good teams that I covered. They were terrible, but they had some characters.
Give me another one.
Let's see here. I'm going to give you just from the names that people are throwing in there. Oh, 805 Raider again. Ramon Troncoso.
I have no recollection of that at all.
He was a pitcher briefly. He's now the pitching coach with Cucamonga Quakes. My dude, I could text him right now.
Oh, okay, look.
Ward number 38.
I do not. Every other name that's come up, I'm like, I have a general. I either remember them well, or I'm like, yeah, I remember him coming through.
Right.
What was the name?
Ramon Troncoso. He got hurt.
How long was he here?
He was in the mid-2000s.
Okay. I missed that one.
All right.
I missed that one.
All right, here, Ace of SoCal. Here's a list. Stan Javier.
Easy.
Cal Daniels.
Easy.
Jason Phillips.
Easy.
Kareem Garcia.
Okay, so Kareem Garcia was supposed to be the next big thing. Like, he was going to be a mega star. Like, he was, and this is a great one. This is the counterpunch to, well, we can't trade him. He's going to be our, he's going to be the backbone of our team. We can't. He's an untouchable prospect. No prospect should ever be untouchable, because Kareem Garcia was a major leaguer, but that's kind of it. Like, that was the ceiling.
Yeah, shout out Greg Brock.
Great.
Speaking of untouchable.
All right, now we're getting personal. Now we're getting, you know where I'm going with this.
Yes, that's why I'm doing it.
Greg Brock is the reason that Steve Garvey left Los Angeles, because the Dodgers were like, no, we don't need to pay Garvey. We got Greg Brock coming to the team. Steve Garvey was one of the more popular Dodgers ever, right? Not as popular in his own locker room, but wildly popular with the Dodger fans. And they couldn't get it done because Greg Brock was stymied in the minor leagues. Garvey goes to San Diego, takes the Padres to the blanket World Series, and Greg Brock was again, played in the big leagues for a while, but was never a star.
All right, what about this one? Randy Wolf.
Oh, Pepperdine.
Pepperdine.
His brother is a big league umpire.
Jim Wolf did the ALCS, or he does the
Yeah,
CS.
Randy Wolf is a good pitcher.
Yeah, Randy Wolf, El Camino Real.
Yeah.
I saw him pitch in high school. He was dealing against us, just cut us up.
Yeah.
I was on the JV team, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's going to Pepperdine. Just cut you up. A swinging bunt took away his no-hitter.
Oh, that's brutal.
At
least it was a swinging one. Nobody tried to drop one down on him and ruin it that way.
Semifinals to get to Dodger Stadium.
All right.
Wow, you guys are like, look, Billingsley, we know that. Matt
That's
Camp,
too easy,
Alfredo
too
Griffin,
easy,
come on.
too easy.
Oh, how about El Cañón?
Oh, Raul Mondesi.
No, the other one. Antonio Osuna.
Oh, he had that little skinny mustache.
And the Mexican mullet.
Yeah, I remember Antonio Osuna. He was El Cañón too?
Yeah.
I do not remember him being
Mexican
nicknamed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Don't bring up Billy Ashley to him.
Yeah,
Pedro
too easy.
Borbón.
Oh, that's going like back to the 70s. Yeah,
All
sure.
right. Acevedo
Bobo Castillo?
Bobo Castillo,
Yeah.
the man who taught Fernando his screwball.
The screwball. Yeah.
R.I.P. to him.
Oh, did we lose Bobo?
A few years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a big listener to the station.
Really?
He came up to him and Kenny Landreau one time came up to me and said, "Hey, good job today." What are you talking about? Like, we listen. I'm like, oh my, Kenny Landreau listens?
That freaks me out.
Yeah.
Every time I hear when it's a professional athlete or somebody, I've told this story before. I'm going to tell it again. I don't care.
Not
We,
the same.
we were
story.
at LAFC.
No, but this was good.
We were doing the morning show. It was me, Key, and LZ.
All right.
And where we had the stage set up, it's kind of, I'm basically facing you, Beto, right? And all the people that were watching us do the show at the LAFC were looking at us. And in the back of the room, this person walks in, and I'm looking, and it's, I don't know, they're maybe 40 or 50 feet away, and I'm like, man, that kind of looks like Will Ferrell. And I'm thinking, well, Will Ferrell's part owner of the team, right? Okay, maybe he happens to be here, whatever. But nobody told us he was coming or anything like that. So he gets a little closer, and I'm like, that is Will Ferrell. And we make eye contact with each other because nobody can see. Again, everybody's back's turned to him at this point. I'm the only one that can see him. And I kind of give him this one. I look at him. I'm like, you want to come on? Kind of just like looking at the chair, and he goes, kind of shrugs his shoulders, like, yeah, sure. So he comes around, and all of a sudden, once one person turns, the whole building, it's Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Right? It's Will Blanken Ferrell. He comes in. He does 20 minutes with us. He was terrific. It's, surprise, surprise. It's Will Ferrell. He's just knocking him dead. And we end the segment.
What?
And I go over to him. I'm like, hey, thanks. That was great. And we had no idea you were coming. He goes, no, I didn't tell anybody. He goes, I was listening to you guys driving over to drop my kids off at school. And I thought I'd just come in and say, what's up? And I literally stopped me in my tracks, Beto. I'm like, Will Ferrell listens to things that come out of my mouth? Regularly?
Weird, right?
It was bizarre.
Weird.
Bizarre.
That's amazing.
It was wild.
Well, you were working on Rome when Mike Piazza would call in, right?
All the time.
You and that's when Piazza and Eric Carrolls were living in Hermosa.
were young, very successful, single guys, and they would come in and hang out and do the show. Mike Piazza hosted the show one day.
Yeah. Laura, they would work out in Hermosa, right there by the pier. There was a gym there. Those two were living there.
My sister was obsessed, and I've told this story. So I wanted to be like my sister because Ireland asked me who was my favorite Dodger. Obviously, Fernando is like the ultimate.
It's the right answer, by the way.
But Eric Carrolls was one of my favorite Dodgers because my sister was my older sister, who is 44, 45, was obsessed with Eric Carrolls and Mike Piazza.
He had great hair.
He still does.
Fantastic.
Dude, he's got that thing rocking when he goes on Fox and doing when he does Sports in LA. I mean, he's got
here's
great
one
hair.
for you.
Good, man.
They're coming in good. Giovanni Carrara.
Oh, yeah. I remember him. I remember him.
Jay Howe.
Yeah. He's buddies with Oral.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys are okay. We know Belcher. If they win a World Series, we're not going there.
Belcher's in the Hall of Fame.
No, Belcher.
Oh, Tim Belcher.
Yeah, with the karate kick.
Tim Belcher. Yeah, that's right.
DeAndre,
That's right.
you know what we're talking? You know these names? All right, how about one for you? Marquise Grissom.
Oh, he was good.
For the Expos.
When he was good in Atlanta, he was good in Montreal. He was okay with it. He wasn't with the Dodgers very long.
No, but you like how Travis is just like, bah, 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 bah.
I spent a lot of time looking at this stuff, DeAndre. A lot of
grid,
stuff.
right?
The grid. This is how we got started on this. Was with I send Bet on my grid every day.
Every morning. That's why I get the text from Travis, and he usually beats me in the mind. I look at him like, man, who are these random names?
I had Bill Bonham in my grid today.
Yes, you did. Who's Bill Bonham?
Bill Bonham pitched for 2 teams in the major leagues. He pitched for the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs, and pitched like 4 seasons at each place. We had a major league career, but was not an all-star or anything like that. He was also my pitching coach in college.
Oh, that doesn't
so
count,
that's how
bro.
like I get to, and he's like 0.0001%.
That's a little
Love
flex.
it.
Whenever you get somebody that you know, and they know they played for one team.
That's all I try to do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go deep cut.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Adam Melhuse.
The A's?
He played for the A's, also a Dodger briefly, and a Rocky, and I believe the Texas Rangers.
Okay.
But he was a teammate of mine in a summer league.
Oh.
But we're talking like old school rando Dodgers. Adam Melhuse, I bet he only played 10 or 15 games for the Dodgers.
That's
Love
what's
it.
up right there.
Love it.
See, DeAndre, back in the day, I'll tell you, as a young man, back in our day, guys would be on a team and they would stay there for a couple of years. So you got to know who they were. You would know back in the day, DeAndre, you would know the minor league affiliates. Like the Dodgers affiliates were
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, AA San Antonio.
Yep.
Single A was San Bernardino.
Yep.
So you would know what's going on.
They had a team up in Orem, Utah.
Orem, Utah was short season.
Yep.
Yep.
They had and they were there forever.
Yeah. And the rookie would be Billings, Montana sometimes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would just know what's going on. And that's where you were able to come on with these guys and you would figure out who everybody is.
See if you know this one. This guy, this is before your time, but you know Vic Davalillo?
I've heard the name.
Vic Davalillo looked like he was 100 when he was probably 35. And put it to you this way, there's nobody that looks like that playing in the major leagues right now. Like, who's the oldest player? Is it Scherzer or Verlander?
Scherzer's in his he's 41.
Yeah, I think Verlander's like 42, something like that. And those guys, they look like 40-year-old guys.
Yeah.
But they look like athletic, strong, powerful 40. Like LeBron James, in his face, looks like a 40-year-old man, right? His body doesn't look like a 40-year-old man, but Vic Davalillo looked like he was 106.
Oh, man, I just saw the picture.
Did you just look him up?
Yeah.
This is why when I talked with
From Venezuela,
when
right?
we do,
I think so, yeah.
For the Lakers pregame, we do this day in NBA history.
Yeah.
And Michael would tell me the name, and I have to Google it. And usually a dude he played with who had a receding hairline or was bald, they just had hair on the side, mutton chops.
Yeah.
And they look like they're 55 years old, and you're like, oh, he's 28.
And forgive me. So here's the thing. Nobody looked. I know they were. Let me say it one more time. I know they were.
Shane Bieber.
Nobody.
On the mouth.
Gaucho. Nobody looked like they were fit.
No.
They looked
all
kind of
fat.
soft and doughy.
Yeah. Nobody lifted weights. They lifted beer and cigars.
Michael looked like he was in shape.
He was the only one.
But the rest of the guys looked skinny. They didn't look fit.
Here's the names for you. Jack Fimple.
I don't remember that one.
Okay. Andrew Jones played for the Dodgers.
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah.
He was on All the Smoke podcast recently.
His son's been pretty good.
Yeah.
I knew Travis was a ball knower when he literally said, "Yeah, I did him an immaculate grid only for catchers, though.
Yeah.
Only for catchers.
Saturday's only Dodgers.
Yeah.
That's all I like.
See, better knows.
Yeah.
on Saturday, I like to challenge myself and only use guys that played for the Dodgers.
Here's one right here, Travis, from Omar Delgado. Greg Gagne.
Oh, yeah, little shortstop, number 7.
How about this one for Chris Camello? Hey, what's up, Chris? He's sports writer for Daily Breeze, which, by the way, Chris, you got to promote your podcast a little bit more. Oscar Robles.
Oh, boy.
He was an infielder. He's Mexican.
Did he? Okay. Did he wear glasses?
I think so.
Like he wore like the Steve Yeager serial killer glasses, I want to say.
I don't know about that.
By the way, we need to bring those back.
Oh, yeah. Chris Sable.
Chris Sable had like the rec specs.
Yeah.
Like Steve Yeager had the kind, like Greg Lazinski,
Oh,
Steve Yeager,
those,
the ones with the
Lazinski.
wire
Yes.
rims where,
They
you
look
know.
like the Ray-Ban.
But these were like when they would finally catch the guy that had the bodies buried in his basement, they all had
Yes.
the same set of glasses.
Serial killer ones. Those are good.
The serial killer glasses, like Steve
Fernando
Yeager.
wore those.
Fernando did wear them. Yes, he did at the very end. And they had the thing that wraps around your ear all the way around. Like normal glasses just kind of go straight. These had like the full hoop on the back of the thing.
All right, what about Ricky Henderson as a Dodger? Remember that one?
That's too easy.
Jeremy Burnitz.
Yeah, left-hander.
Yeah. So Jack Pimple was a mid-'80s catcher. Lots of pop.
I missed that one.
Yeah, I just knew the Dodgers catchers were Sosha and Yeager.
Sosha and Yeager and Charles Johnson. There's a name. Charles
came
Johnson
over
was
with
here.
the Marlins
Russell
trade.
Martin, Paul LaDuca, Kyber Ruiz, very briefly.
Speaking of trading prospects.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
This is way too much fun.
This is what happens in baseball season right now.
Trip Coomer.
Trip Coomer.
Remember
DeAndre,
him?
you got a name for us?
I do not know.
Just Google one.
Give me the most random Laker that you can pull out of thin air.
Ooh.
He's also young, so
That's fine.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean,
go ahead.
Xavier Henry.
Xavier Henry.
That's
a good one.
You could have given me 100 years and I'm not pulling Xavier Henry.
How about Kendall Marshall?
Kendall Marshall.
Yeah.
Who was the dude that showed up and was like he'd been in the G League forever? He's like in his mid-30s.
Andre Ingram.
The
math teacher.
And made a bunch of threes in that first game. There's
That's
like,
the Rockets, yeah.
where's this guy been? Why hasn't he been up? And then the next game, he missed every shot he took. And you never heard from him again. Yeah.
Oh, Kyle Cruz. Candy Maldonado.
Oh, yeah.
Candyman.
Yeah.
Candyman.
The Dodgers had two Candyman. They had Candy Maldonado and Tom Candiotti.
Yeah. And then you found out the other day that the other Candyman is Puerto Rican.
I had no idea. John Candelaria.
John Candelaria. See? We're doing everything here.
I might do Immaculate Grid just on basketball.
You should.
I
You should.
yeah.
It's a good exercise, especially as you're doing Lakers Talk Day. Even if you get them wrong, you start realizing some of the things like running the names. Come here. Sedale 3 coming through. It's easy. But if you're going to do some Lakers stuff, you got to go real ones.
Like Xavier Henry is pretty deep.
Like it was like you weren't a Laker fan if you saw Xavier Henry. You weren't there with me and Sacre.
Okay, let me ask you, when it comes to the Lakers, and because I'm the oldest person here, but I was working, but you guys all, maybe not you, but you guys definitely experienced it. When you think of the Laker that made you just go, ay, 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 because it was in a dark period between two very bright periods. That makes you just go, and because Kobe spoke his name, and it was like, oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
Smush Parker.
The Smushkalade.
Smush Parker.
You know what Smush is doing right now?
No.
He's an NCAA referee in
Is
New
he
Jersey.
really?
He did my son's game last year.
Really?
He's doing D3 basketball to work his way up, and he's doing a lot of the summer leagues on the East Coast, a lot of JUCO games.
Yeah.
And he's also jacked.
Oh, really?
I was watching the game. My dad, that referee's jacked. You know, like Hockley style? That's what Smush Parker is right now.
That was
He's
when
jacked.
Kobe, it was after Shaq.
Oh,
it was before Powell. And it was like, Kobe's like, you want me to win with this? Like
Kwame Brown.
Bro.
It was a low, low period.
Chris came in sleeping on the bench.
Oh, damn, he
Oh,
is
I
jacked.
remember that. Chris came in sleeping. on the
Chris
bench.
They
came
didn't
in-
have enough players. He wasn't sleeping. He was just laying down. They didn't have enough players.
Yeah.
He had fouled out, so they're done. Man, but it was, again, my boy Sacre, that's what I knew things were bad.
Jeff Hamilton.
Yeah, good third baseman.
Yeah. I was on that 88 World Series team.
I mean, the 88 World Series, you should know it because that's the stunt man.
Okay. If you're.
Oh, I could give you those. I was 10 years old. I got it.
So speaking of, on Wednesday, actually, we're going to be out at
They're going Adam
Legends
Morrison.
Attic.
That's NBA champion Adam Morrison.
Yeah, I
That's
was going to say. Speaking of, you can join Oral. He's going to join us here on the DeMarco and Trav Show on Wednesday, October 22nd, 3 to 6 at Legends Attic in Claremont. And Yasiel Puig, the wild horse, is going to be there. You can enjoy giveaways, special guests, and amazing art by Dave Hobrecht at the ultimate sports fans destination. For more, you can visit legendsattic.com. Mickey Hatcher is coming out as well.
Really?
So Mickey's going to be there.
Great stories, Mickey Hatcher.
Oh, he's
got a raw deal with the Angels, but he was fantastic. Mickey Hatcher was one of the first guys I ever booked for the Joe and Doug show when I was a producer in Arizona. Mickey's like, of course, for those guys, yeah. He was supposed to do a segment. He said an hour.
Oh, yeah. No, Mickey's one of those guys you almost going to have to say, okay, we got to go. We got to, because he's got all the stories.
I was at the JW last, when they had the All-Star game here a couple years ago, I was at the JW hanging out, and Mickey walks by. I was like, hey, Mickey Hatcher, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. I thought he was my friend. I'm like, we've never really met. You don't know me. Hey, what's going on? He's talking to me. Then I realized Mickey wanted the chair that was next to me. And then there was a couch, the JW that was loud.
Oh, yeah.
And then Mickey had a crowd around him, but I just hung out. I'm like, that's Mickey Hatcher. I'll let everybody walk by. Show him your ring, Mickey. Show him your ring. Oh, this one?
Mickey Hatcher was a utility player. Okay, think of
Kike.
But he wasn't as good as Kike. Like, think of Hae-Sung Kim. Okay? Like, different style of play, but didn't play a lot, played a lot of different positions, and would kind of just fill in as needed.
1-0 Seattle.
He got hot in the World Series and started popping home runs, and it was unreal.
One of the games, DeAndre, he hit a home run. Instead of having the home run trot, he sprinted around the bases, and his high five was like,
he didn't know what to do. I've asked him about this before. When we were at Jaime Herin's golf tournament out at San Gabriel Country Club, Nicky was there. And I'm like, dude, that's got to be the fastest home run trot in the history. But he goes, I didn't know what to do. He goes, I just blacked out. I just started running as fast as I could, and I just didn't stop till I got all the way around.
The 88 Dodgers, DeAndre, their bench were a bunch of like guys who were in the minors, pickup guys, just a bunch of scrappy whatever. They call themselves the stuntmen, right? Like a Hollywood, you need the stuntmen.
Who else
to
was
do the
in
work.
there?
So it was him, Tracy Woodson.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Was it Danny Heap?
Danny Heap, I think, was in there too. Yeah. But like
Mike
Griffin
Devereaux?
and Sosha and those guys, those were
No,
starters.
those were starters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Jay Johnston was gone by then,
Jay
right?
Johnson was gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was guys like that. You just needed them to do something, and they would come up and do it. And
I got a question for you.
What
I'm
you got,
changing
man?
the subject here a little bit.
Oh, that was good. Hey, good. Thanks for the contribution. That was good stuff.
I'm watching Monday Night Football over your shoulder. Lions are beating the Bucks 14-0 about 2.5 minutes before halftime. They just the Lions just discovered a fumble. The dude, I couldn't see who it is, but they kind of did what Nate Landman said a couple times.
Punch out.
Why doesn't everybody do that? Because it seems to work at like the success rate of that punch out play. Sue and I were talking about it, and he says that sometimes the offensive player can see that you're going for it, and if they know that you only have one hand, they can kind of do a little stiff arm situation. But that ball comes out. I don't care how strong you are. If somebody punches the ball as hard as they can, another NFL player, it's coming out, right? There's no way to hold on to that thing.
I feel like too though, like if they don't like they mistime it or it's like a wrong movement, like can it like hurt your hand or something like that? I don't know.
You're punching a helmet or something like that.
You're punching a helmet or head down.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
guys do it a lot. Like I don't know. I
think we just
I'd be
seen it more
teaching it.
often because we are seeing it more often.
Yeah.
I think guys have always done it, but I think it's more of the percentage that's actually happened, and we're paying attention to it now.
Are we?
In the past, we're like, oh, it's just a fumble.
Yeah. Are we comfortable living in a world where Jared Goff is really good at football?
He was always good. He just
he's really good.
Well, he's got Dan Campbell.
And he's got
Does he have Dan Campbell or does Dan Campbell have him?
No, he has Dan Campbell.
That's Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
No, but look at that
And he's
core.
also got Amon Ra.
No,
You got Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta.
Nobody does it by themselves. Okay, I get what you guys are saying. That he's got weapons all over the place. He's got a running game, et cetera, et cetera. That dude's putting the ball where it needs to be over and over and over again. And we've seen other guys that don't do that.
And he makes good decisions too. He's real smart with the ball.
tough.
Really turns the ball over.
I think it's just PTSD from the Goff here in Rams, honestly, because, and by the way, he wasn't bad for the Rams at all. He took them to the Super Bowl. They went to the playoffs multiple times. He played really hard and played really well for the most part. But every time he dropped back, you're like, this is going to end bad.
Mm-hmm.
It just, he had that energy of this is going to go to the other team. And frequently it did.
All right, some of the names coming for you back to the Dodgers. Ramon Martinez and his Jerry curl.
That's too easy.
Mariano Duncan and his Jerry
Too
curl.
easy.
So you're judging Jerry curls.
No, those guys were star players on those teams. Maybe not Duncan, but Duncan's hair made him recognizable.
Remember Duncan wore the stirrups, the real skinny ones?
Oh, yeah.
They went up to
number 25.
Yeah, number 25.
Yeah.
Guys that were on the stuntman. You had guys that are coming off the bench. Dave Anderson.
Oh, yeah, number 10.
Yep.
Okay, so Dave Anderson wore tight pants way before wearing tight pants was a thing that everybody did. Like back in the 80s,
he was a style.
In the 80s, baseball pants were kind of bad. Think Cal Raleigh, big dumper, like loose, kind of billowing. Dave Anderson's out there like, yo, what's up? Like, this is how I roll. It was totally different.
What kind of pants did you wear?
Loose and billowy.
Yeah, loose, okay.
Loose and billowy, yeah. I was a child of the 80s
I was about to say,
and
because
90s.
Sue always talks about your calves. I don't think the tight pants look good on your calves.
He was shaming me for my calves
No, I
again
think,
yesterday.
he was praising you.
Yeah.
He should be praising you because he said you got Samoan calves.
He said that there are guys that spend their life in the gym with trying to get what you got, and you're just walking around with them.
Absolutely. I've been
Like,
trying for 47 years.
Yeah, you understand that I can't buy pants though, right?
Shorts, baby.
No, nobody needs to see
Mike
this.
Devereaux.
Yeah, he was good.
All right. How about this one? You mentioned Woodson.
Yeah.
Jose Gonzalez was on the team.
Oh,
that
yeah.
year.
Oh, okay.
Another outfielder.
Here's another Gonzalez. Rene Gonzalez was a Dodger briefly.
Rene Gonzalez, Cal State LA Eagles.
Really?
Division II.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Played for Herbold, number 88.
Oh, John Herbold.
Oh, the good Stanford man.
Yeah.
We got our own conversation over here, DeAndre. Don't trip.
There was a baseball coach at Cal State LA named John Herbold. He was very successful. Very successful.
Very. Old school.
Perhaps
Tommy Lasorda of college baseball.
Only, okay, as colorful as we all know Tommy was, right?
Oh,
We've
my
heard Tommy
goodness.
unplugged, and you've heard Tommy, you know, behind the scenes, et cetera, et cetera. John Herbold made Tommy Lasorda sound like a nun.
Yeah.
Like it was a level of profanity that was indescribable. I have never heard someone talk like that in my entire life.
And he was Stanford educated.
Yeah. Oh no, he was. But he was like a cross between Earl Weaver and Lasorda times Don Rickles, and it was just it was crazy.
Did you hear the story that what he told his son after he messed up the bunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it's legendary.
Yeah, he tells the story.
Indeed, it is. Indeed, it did. It was. Yeah. It was that made its way around.
What about Sean Hilligus?
Yeah, little left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked up a picture of John Herbold. You just look at the picture like, yeah, I can see it.
Some of the most unspeakable things that you have ever heard in your entire life. And he was a good baseball coach.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
But just look at the picture. I'm like, yeah, I can see it.
He looks like Archie Bunker, right?
Yeah, and he was short. He was like, what was he, 5'6" or 7"? He was short.
Put it this way, DeAndre, he and Michael Thompson would get along.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot going on there. All right, let's do a little. Do we doing hot and cold, Laura? I've lost my sheet again, and I've lost the flow. No, why not?
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
Oh, 8-ball for the Dodgers was in Bakersfield. Culver fan.
Oh, yeah.
Bob is over there. What about Phil Garner? Enos Cabell?
Enos Cabell was an Astro before he was a Dodger. Phil Garner was only a Dodger. Phil Garner
had the big mustache,
Big
right?
mustache, Astros, Pirates. He played, you know what his nickname was? Scrap Iron.
Scrap Iron.
What about the Trojans, man?
Let's talk about the Trojans.
What about them?
They lost.
Yeah. No, Notre Dame won.
Yeah.
Give me a little flea flicker while you're at it. In the rain.
I still don't think SC's a bad team.
They're not a good team.
I don't know. Let's talk about that. Let's come back. Let's get into little SC football, little Notre Dame. I'm gonna try to talk you into this.
God Country Notre Dame. That's my team.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a Notre Dame fan?
Why? Because this weekend was good.
Oh, you got paid because you bet. Okay. I always forget that he doesn't really care about anything other than the bottom line, which I kind of respect. We'll get to that. Beto's in for DeMarco. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays.
And $1 Million Monday is on. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on $1 Million Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on $1 Million Monday coming up next.
You never know what you're going to get when you tune in to the morning show with Sedano and Cap.
You know, the bathroom here, like when you're the first person in, it's been nicely cleaned. You know what I mean? Like there's still like a little bit of blue water in the toilet. You know what I mean? Like
from early morning toilet talk.
So for me, it's very nice. I don't even have to put anything down on the toilet seat. You know what I mean? Like I can literally sit there, get comfortable.
What do you mean you don't put anything down on the toilet seat? What's wrong with you?
No, it's clean.
No.
It's clean.
No.
To karaoke with the crew.
You know what I mean? Everybody knows this song, right? George, you know the words to this? Come on. Here we go. Yeah, I got friends in low places. Yeah, everybody knows this song. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away.
Sedano and Cap in the mornings. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen. Tomorrow is my favorite day of the year, NBA opening night, and the LeBron-less Lakers will tip off the season against Steph and the Warriors at Crypto.com Arena. We'll get you set Tuesday morning, bright and early, unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Of course, Canty, the Lakers fan, from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. And we'll be joined by Adam Schefter. Find out about his fantasy basketball team, per sources. That's the name of it. At 5 a.m. Start your day with us Tuesday morning, right here on your home for Lakers basketball, ESPN LA.
The Lake Show lives here.
Tomorrow night, it's the season opener at Crypto.com Arena, and the stage is set.
I'm very excited, and I think we can do some big things.
Luka and the Lake Show tip off a brand new season against Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Coverage begins tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Mason in Ireland never back down from a bad food bet, even if it's sausage off the floor.
Yeah, they ate half the sausage length and threw it on the ground.
You're standing over top of it, Mace. Look at your feet. Look at your feet. And it's there it is. He found it.
Yeah, there it is.
Mace, you're in need of mythical money. How much mythical money could you earn from eating that sausage?
That's been on the floor.
Been on the floor the entire show,
was
probably.
eaten probably.
10 grand in mythical money if you eat it right now.
That's got to be
10 grand.
more than 10.
10 for each of us. 30K.
30 grand. But you have to do it right now.
Because you need money, Mace.
Can't think about it.
You need it. Oh my God!
Get in my belly!
Right away! Wow!
Sports, bad bets, and non-stop laughs. Mason in Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN. It's $1 Million Monday on ESPN LA.
$1 Million Mondays.
Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. $1 Million Mondays are back on 710, and I think we got caller number 7, Jack. Are you ready, partner? Let's find out who's caller number 7.
All right, let's figure it out. Caller number 7, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Samuel Rodriguez calling from Anaheim.
All right, Samuel Rodriguez from Anaheim. Tell me your prediction of the Super Bowl, both the teams and the score. What do you got?
All right, with the Rams house. Rams 31, Bills 27.
Bills 27, Rams 31. I like that a lot. Samuel Rodriguez from Anaheim. Rams 31, Bills 27. We got that right?
That's right.
All right, good luck, my friend.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You got it.
He's a lucky guy, man, because just for being caller 7, Trav, and he had to be on the YouTube because we're not on the airwaves. So he's definitely listening. He got 2 tickets to the Rams versus Saints game on November 2nd.
That's the next Rams game, as a matter of fact. Rams got 3 of their next 4 at home coming up. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways to look at this. The Rams could easily be 7-0. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
They could also be 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
They also are the only team in the league to have beaten the Colts. The Colts are 6-1, right? They're the only one-loss team.
They look good too, man. They look really good.
Colts are good.
That's what I want to talk
that's
about.
Twice to LA.
Yep. This is what I want to talk about. Are they? Because I think I turned the page with you, DeAndre. Before I'm like, it's the Colts, Indiana Jones, Danny Dimes, whatever you want to call him. That's going to come crashing back to earth. They pounded the Chargers yesterday.
Herbert had no chance to do anything. There was a meme that came out there. It showed like, okay, here's what it looks like when Herbert drops like the pass. And just bricks falling on him.
I will give Herbert the benefit of the doubt because he is missing his 2 most important offensive linemen in Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. So that does make a big difference. However, though, that Indiana Colts offense with Jonathan Taylor
looks amazing.
Michael Pittman. And then you got Alec Pierce, and then that tight end Tyler Warren. They got a unit, man.
I like Warren.
Warren is when they came out to play SC last year. He went to Penn State.
Yep.
And he came out. I think he threw a touchdown pass. I think he caught a touchdown pass. I think he ran for a touchdown where they handed it to him. He's like, oh, he's one of those guys.
Yes.
Like, okay. Like, why?
He's a football player.
He's a football player, but you could just tell. Like, I get SC did not have a great team last year, but it's really rare where one guy is just a much better athlete than everyone else that's on the field.
And how bad?
And he was one of those dudes.
How bad are the Giants? And Daniel Jones was there, and like,
Saquon, dude. They had Saquon too. I don't
even want to get into that part.
But
fly
ELESG
Eagles. I love politicians.
Let's go, Birds!
Why do they even bother?
Bro, you know how many press conferences I had to do for like a boxing event when we go to a new city? and it's always like the mayor or the vice mayor is going to talk, and I have to introduce them, and they tell me exactly what their title is going to be. I'm here, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, welcome to the stage, Travis Rogers. I forget their title on purpose. I just like, bro, we're here for the...
hate that.
I don't care. We're there for a weigh-in, and the
know.
fighter is starving. And then they're going to give, like last time it happened in Chicago. And you're right, Laura, they hate it. And the guy came up to me, he's like, my title is, I'm like, yeah, all right, guy.
What are they hoping to get out of this?
Honestly, I don't know, but mayors, and no disrespect to any mayor, but they love to talk. They love to be in the center of attention. I mean, they're like, oh. And I'm like,
well, that's the gig, right? I get that you want to yap. Look.
You don't got to yap always. When you're on the radio, like me.
We're guilty of it too, right? We run our mouths for a living. So does a politician. So does a local mayor.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is why they show up at the weigh-in.
Yeah.
Like what is the win for them there? Is there some undecided?
They want to be seen.
By who? Is there anybody that's there that's going, yeah, I don't know who I'm going to vote for in this mayoral race. And now that Mayor, Peterson is here, he's got my vote. Like, what are we doing?
They love to be seen.
Yeah, they do. And they love, the best ones are the ones that are working for a Congress member and they're not. Oh, they're the field rep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a field rep. All right, bro.
That means they're volunteering. you said, yeah, I'll do it. Have you ever done any of that political campaign stuff?
Yeah. I actually helped my friend run for mayor once in Carson.
Oh, yeah?
I was his
Did he win?
No, but we actually stole some votes.
Yeah.
We were like in 2004, my friend Camacho, who listens to the station, we made up the campaign as a drunk night. You know where it was? Oktoberfest at Alpine Village in Torrance. And we're like, man, we could win. We could win.
That's an episode of Cheers where Woody gets elected to the seat of the city council. Literally. Yeah. Laura, did you ever do anything like that?
No. But my mom wanted me to like run for something like in West Covina, Baldwin Park.
For what?
Like,
what?
Do you actually be the candidate?
Yes.
For what? For what?
So for Baldwin Park, because I went to school there and all that.
I get you in the Rubio sisters.
Well, is it Susanna
Yeah, all of them. I got them all.
I just met her when we went to Ontario to the Buzzards.
Yeah, she's a Congress member.
Great. She was like, "Oh my God, you're from this, you're from that," and I was like, "Dude, she's dope." But for me, I just don't think that's my life. One, because I pop off too much, so you can't do that.
It actually works now.
You looked around?
You know what I mean? Like,
you looked around and just saying whatever pops in your head seems to work pretty well lately.
Oh, I got skeletons. Good. Let me expose them.
Okay.
See, that's another thing.
Doesn't matter.
There's certain things that I just, I stay in my lane, man.
Yeah.
I stay in my lane.
The mayor of Covina, big listener, Victor, he owns Arrow Lodge Brewing.
Okay.
And they made my beer about 5 years ago.
Yo.
It's right next to Pie Trap Pizza.
What type of beer did you have?
I had a horchata milkshake IPA.
Ooh.
Because we did it in the winter.
Oh, okay.
So it was perfect.
The designs there are amazing.
Yeah.
We went.
There's one
punch.
in downtown right here.
The tap room.
The tap room right by where you live.
Yeah, it's really close. We walked there.
I was a political science major at UCSB. I have
was for a semester.
Degree in political science from a University of California institution.
Oh my God, you were supposed to do something with your life.
No. I'm glad you said that. There was a very specific reason. Two reasons. One kind of sort of quasi-serious and one decidedly very tactical. The quasi-serious one is I do have an interest in history and government and how that kind of stuff works. So I'm like,
Same.
I'd like to know more about that.
Yeah.
The other part is there are no wrong answers in those classes.
Theory.
Right. Right. Like this is one of these, take a position and talk.
And defend it.
And go and defend it and have cite some sources, but there are no wrong answers here.
You didn't want to be like, because a lot of people that I know that have poli-sci degrees either went into politics or something like that or became lawyers.
No, I've said this before. I can't actually do anything.
I doubt that.
No, I don't know how to do anything. I can cook a little bit, so maybe I could have become a chef.
You could pack a cooler, bro.
Yeah, okay. So I could be, I don't know, the guy standing outside of SoFi Stadium.
This is like
not well enough.
The grid and on point.
Yeah, that doesn't pay very well.
You can talk.
Okay, all things.
There you go. That's the thing I can do, but I can't build a thing, fix a thing, find a thing, catch a thing.
Don't worry, you
nothing.
got me. I got a guy for everything.
Yeah,
Don't
but
worry
I got to
about it.
have money to pay the guy.
You're rich.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my goodness. You're on afternoon drive. As Morales would say, we pay you.
They pay me, and I'm very happy to have the job. But I have to make enough money to pay the guys to do anything because I can't do jack squat. And political science degrees, they don't actually teach you how to do anything.
So
Yeah, you got to go get a master's or go to law school.
That's how it is with psychology. So I have a psych degree. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I wanted to be a therapist. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a sex therapist. So my mom's like, why didn't you follow that path? And I'm like, nah, man, it's too long. It's a lot of things that you got to do to actually make money.
Did you do any grad school at all?
No.
Yeah.
I want to, but when I started working on air, like my first like real on air gig, and people would call in with all their problems, I'm like, man, my psych degree
Wait,
was
you
on
were
point.
like Loveline?
Not Loveline, no.
That's what you want to do? You want to be like Kevin, like, what was it, Dr. Drew? And
Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Where people would call in?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do initially because I wanted to be a sex therapist and I kind of wanted to have that kind of feel. But that type of radio show on terrestrial radio didn't exist anymore. You had to do like a podcast. You had to do like Sirius XM. And that was a whole another thing. But for me, that's what I wanted to do. And when I started being on air, and I was overnight, so, you don't get nobody. You just get the drunks or whatever, all the sad people. They were just calling you with their problems. And I'm like, oh, man.
Come do Charger Talk the first year they moved to L.A.
Did you do that?
The first 2 seasons I did Charger Talk at 570.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overnight?
Wasn't Nick your producer?
Yeah. No, it wasn't overnight, but it was like post-game. I was you for the Chargers for 2 seasons.
I get that.
But here's the best part.
Post-game gets a very specific type of caller, but what Laura's talking about is a totally different thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
The overnight person is...
And super estrella, bro.
Yes. They're lonely.
Mm-hmm.
They're crazy. They're drunk. They're depressed. They're like it is. You are selecting from a very specific pool.
Sedano did that.
Yeah,
he did overnights.
Yeah,
you know what? It was fun.
Yeah, that's where he got his start.
Yeah, it's a jungle.
It is fun if you can find you can curate your list of weirdos. Right? Like if you get the right group of weirdos that can make it fun and not super depressing.
Oh, you've been listening to Laker Talk, huh?
Yeah.
DeAndre knows.
Yeah.
I let those
out
people,
there.
I let them go out right away.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
Chad Fountville.
Too easy.
Damn, these people are coming for you right now. Too easy. Get out of here. And Aaron L. Okay.
Who?
Aaron L. in the YouTube chat is saying, shout out to Dave.
I don't remember. Who did he play for?
So Aaron L. is saying that Dave Canales is 6'6", the coach of the Panthers.
Okay.
And I'm saying, no, man, he's 3-1-0. He's like, no, he went to APU, which he did. But Dave Canales is my friend, legit grew up a block away from me.
The Panthers coach.
Yeah, so I grew up with Dave.
Yeah.
Dave is my sister's age, so 2 years younger.
Okay.
Dave's brother, Josh, who played at UCLA and played with me in high school, Dave, his brother Josh, played in the Dodgers minor league system with Repko.
Jason Repko.
Loney. He was
James
part
Loney.
of that Jacksonville 5.
Man.
Yeah.
He was with them in A-ball, and then he got this double A, and then he was done.
Okay.
But he was part of that. I remember him telling me, there's a guy named Kemp. He's from Oklahoma. He's raw, man. He's raw. If he can figure it out.
Remember when Joe Torre wouldn't play him for 2 years because he wouldn't play the right way?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but he's your best player. Maybe we play him.
Yeah,
that just seems like a pretty good idea to me.
Thanks, Luis Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And Nomar.
Yep.
You want
And Jeff Kent.
another random Laker?
Yeah.
Someone in the YouTube chat said Chris Mim.
That's too easy, man. Number 31.
Chris Mim, University of Texas. And
he was good.
Yeah, he was all right. He wasn't totally without utility.
Yeah.
He could play a little bit.
Mike Penberthy is a random Laker.
Penberthy went to
The
Indiana?
Masters. The Masters.
He went to the Masters?
Mike Penberthy. The shooter?
The guy from the Clippers?
No. You don't remember Mike Penberthy?
I remember the name. I think
He played for the Lakers.
Didn't he play for the Clippers too?
He was a Lakers assistant for a couple years, but he went to the Masters College.
Like out in Claremont?
Yes. No, Santa Clarita.
Oh my God.
Someone in the YouTube chat said, remember Sun Yue?
Oh, no, Sun Yue. Yeah, Kobe loved him.
You remember Sun Yue?
I don't.
Oh, yeah, he was good.
No.
Yeah.
Look, I could do this all day with the Dodgers. The Laker deep cuts, I'm not going to have. but I'm here for them. I want to see if I can pull some of these out.
Okay, so Mike Penberthy, born in 74, he went to the Masters College. He wore number 12. He played for the Lakers 2000-2001 season. He was just a shooter. And he would come out there. Yeah. He also, it was an interesting story. NAIA guy. 2-time NBA champion. Because
you can make, if you can shoot, they're going to find a place for you. Yeah.
The Masters College. You'd expect to have that shout out.
I want to go back to Dave Canales for a second. So because that always kind of gives me a moment to kind of go, like somebody that you are friends with.
I text with him every week.
Is running an NFL team.
I texted him the day he got hired. I texted him, bro, you're a millionaire. I was in Phoenix when they got announced. I'm like, bro, you're a millionaire. You can't let me know.
Yeah.
He wrote back, yeah. I was like, why are you texting me back? Schefter just broke your news. Like, your life is about to change. I've known him forever.
That's what I'm getting at. And I had friends that played professional sports. I have people my age and younger running NFL teams, NBA teams. Does it ever make you stop and go,
what do I do in my life?
No. Oh. No. Not like that. Not at all.
Well,
like,
I have accomplished nothing?
These jobs are far more available than you ever actually imagined they are.
Dave Canales,
you know what I mean? Like that you could go for a buddy of yours is running an NFL team. A friend of mine plays in the major leagues for 15. Like there are paths to they seem impossible. They just seem like, and they seem they're so complicated that no one could ever figure. They're not. You just have to keep kind of grinding it out and get an opportunity and be good at it, and you can figure it out.
DeAndre, Dave Canales, the coach, was a substitute teacher coaching JV football at Carson High and also selling boots to make ends meet.
That's what I'm saying.
And then got hooked up with Pete Carroll's staff. Yogi Roth actually connected him with Pete. Then he came along. Anyways, he is out there. I'm looking at him like, damn, what have you done? Right? Like, how do you know that guy? Then you start seeing friends of mine that are in front offices for organizations. Like, one of them is, I have a friend who's in the Dodgers and the Quants. I'm like, how? What? Or my friends who are, I have a friend.
But those quant guys are a little different.
But he's a baseball guy.
But they're math geniuses.
But he was more of a baseball. He's a hybrid guy.
Okay.
Where they brought him to translate for the genius guys.
Yeah.
It's like
they taught it. Hey, here's your nerd. Take the nerd stuff and turn it into baseball-ese.
How about this one? A guy I used to party with at UCLA who was the DJ for our fake parties that we would throw at fake sororities and fraternities was part of Kamala Harris's campaign.
That's what I'm getting at. This is what I'm saying.
I'm like, yo.
People, like, you think those jobs that all they are, Ivy League educated, Stanford, they never make a mistake. They never make a bad decision. And it's like, no, dude, they're regular people. It's wild to me.
They just worked.
Yeah.
Right.
And they got a break.
And
they get a break. And they like we were talking about earlier. You get a break, and then you take your shot, and it hits.
Yeah. And they're successful. Money, cars, life insurance. Help, they can clean their teeth if they want. And I'm over here bouncing around. Oh, I wish I had.
So there's a chance for me to, potentially be.
Nah, bro, you're in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong spot.
Yes.
No. Oh, you know what?
Yes.
DeAndre, perfect example. The Clippers have a VP named Lee Jenkins.
Oh, he worked for Sports Illustrated for years and years and years.
Worked at Sports Illustrated. He's now a VP who he'll text me back, right? But he won't answer anything basketball related. But Lee grew up in the Cappy neighborhood in San Diego. His dad was like a professor or something like that. You just look at him like, hey, Lee, can you come on and talk about? Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
And now he's helping run an organization. Like, how?
Because he was ready. It happened, and he took a shot. And here's your path to being in an NBA front office.
There you go.
You do Lakers talk right now.
Yep.
Somebody knows that you do Lakers talk that works for an NBA team, and they see it, and they're like, I like that guy. I wonder if we could have him do something here. They bring you over. You do something there. You do well there. There's another opening somewhere else. It's like, hey, DeAndre, you have any interest in this? Yeah, I'll try that. And then this is whoop, whoop, whoop. And you over 4 levels up before it ever even crossed your idea that you're not taking another media job. You're taking a different job in a building, and that's how fast it happened.
Honestly, I told him that the other day because I said there was opportunities that were given to me, but I was like, oh, I don't really want to do this. I don't want to do that. And now I'm like, what if I would have said yes to that?
Yep.
You know what I mean? You don't know. Not complaining of where I am, but I started in music radio, and there was a lot of things that I didn't think that I wanted to do that I was like, oh.
No idea what's going to be the one that leads to the thing.
What did I tell you
None.
Friday when you sat next to me? Show up and talk to everybody. And people are like, man, Beth, you know everybody. Because I say hello to you never know who that intern might end up being, and you need a job. Like the one I told you. I already told her, give me a job. She's
no, like that was, I always thought about it. I was to take that basketball, cause that's eventually the route I want to get into.
You want to work in the front office?
No, not in the front office, but like I wouldn't mind being like a head scout or something like that, because I like breaking down the game, and I like being like, hey, this is the details of it. Hey, this is what you did wrong. I like doing stuff like that.
You need to go work free places. You need to go to every South Bay Laker game, because that's where the scouts are at. And you will see the guys, they're sitting at a table, you have no idea what they're doing, and they're just charting things. Back when I used to cover the Lakers all the time, and I would sit behind the basket, I always sat next to a scout. I got to be friendly with one of them. Now he's the assistant GM somewhere. And that dude would tell me what he was doing. I'm like, what are you writing? He's like, oh, this, and this, and this. And then next thing you know, he's the GM somewhere.
That can lead to, I'm saying, that can lead to like an assistant coaching gig. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that stuff.
That's what you want to do?
No, I'm saying like, that's another route I wouldn't mind being open to.
Again, I'm trying to, once I leave here, and I don't know when, but I'm already trying to figure out where I'm going to go. I'm trying to get somewhere in the golf world. That's why I post the golf content. That's why I talk about this. I want to be in Mexico when the Canadians come down to Puerto Vallarta and they need somebody to play. Who's a fun golfer? Hey, Beto, my friend. Hey, no problem. Yeah, I'll show you around. Let's go. You got to tell people you want to do this because I've never heard you say that. That's another thing. Those mouths don't get fed,
That's very good advice that nobody can read your mind, right? You got to say it out loud.
Yeah, for sure.
You got it. Like you may have a very specific plan of what you want. And Laura, like you said, the things you say no to, right? And then, okay, well, she doesn't want to do that, so they're going to kick it somewhere else, and maybe, and so I don't want to do that, but I do want to do this, this, and this, and then it's out there. It's out in the universe.
Nick Mazzella, who's the GM for the South Bay Lakers, was a Lakers PR, like the lowest level, entry level guy, and would tell him, hey, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to get to the basketball ops, and they would give him a little opportunity. Hey, go check out this, go check out that. Now he's only basketball. He's the GM for the South Bay Lakers. Like, you just have to tell people that you have to provide value to them.
I'm going to need
1-1 Toronto and Seattle.
I'm going to need Baker Mayfield to start throwing the ball around a little bit if I need my prize picks to rebound. While we do that,
we took the over on that one?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I know.
Wait, hold on. I thought we took the under on here.
No, we changed our mind, remember?
We took over on both?
We went over on both.
I convinced you guys, take the Baker one.
We'll blame DeAndre. You and I are on the right thing.
It's all right. It's only $10.
Let me remind you that it is your last chance to enter. Literally, today is your last chance. PurePlaySweepstakes.com, and when you sign up there, you're going to get your shot at a next-gen reverse osmosis water system, which brings pure, clean water straight to your home. It's like having the best-tasting water you've ever had. It's right next to the kitchen sink. It comes out of its own tap. It's just awesome. I've got one in my own house, so you got a chance to win that, plus an ESPN LA prize pack with a pair of sports tickets and exclusive ESPN LA swag. You need to be 18 years or older and a homeowner to enter. And you go to PurePlaySweepstakes.com to do it. I do not have the baseball game over me. What am I missing, Beto? How's Bieber looking?
He's all right. It's 1-1 in the bottom of the second. So Bieber's all right. We got the
greatest pitcher in Gaucho history.
Bieber?
Yeah.
Behind who?
No, he's number one. Zito, Barry Zito's probably number two.
Well, you don't claim Zito, do you?
Sure, he claims us.
Does he?
Yeah, I know he went to SC, but he went to Santa Barbara first.
And then Pierce.
Santa Barbara, Pierce, SC. Yeah, but Gaucho's first, baby.
See.
Yeah, Michael Young is our best position player ever.
A good Mexican.
Yeah, that's right.
Michael Young, Bishop Amat from La Puente.
Yeah, the Lancers.
This dude.
Bishop.
He went to Bishop Amat. He was a second baseman. He's in the Rangers Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
So he's a big Laker fan. So one time, I went up to him and I was like, hey, man, I heard you like boxing. He's like, bro, everybody thinks I'm white, but I grew up with the Mexican uncles.
Yeah.
All those guys were fighters. So he's all about boxing.
Did you see his name pop up when the Angel manager opening?
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it, Michael. I like you.
Okay, not unlike what we were just talking about, though. There's only 30 of those jobs.
Oh, you take it. Absolutely.
There's only 30 of them. And if you want to do that, nobody's going to hold the stink of the Angels against you. But if you go in there and it's anywhere halfway decent, then you get a little shine and you can go bounce to wherever it is you want to go to. But I thought that was really interesting. I think he'd be a good manager.
He would be. I'm surprised.
What do you think about Pujols?
He's a name.
Pujols apparently he's going to interview with the Padres.
Yeah, he's no longer with the Angels.
Yeah, they moved on.
I'm not trying to hate on him, but he has no experience dealing with this.
Not a ton.
Because he managed in the Dominican Winter League, but the Dominican Winter League is a party. And guys, you have the best players coming out there to play for your team. And he managed that team to a championship.
Yeah.
But he had studs on the team.
But he knows baseball, obviously.
Absolutely.
He's got the presence of being one of the great players of all time.
True.
So he will have the respect of his players, immediately. Now, whether he can manage or not, time would tell.
But also, you don't tell Pujols what to do.
No.
He's going to have to listen to these quants. He's going to listen to the analytics. He's going to have to listen to AJ Preller. If you're going to go and tell Pujols what to do, is he really going to listen to
That's why the Angels is a better fit for him. Because he's working for one person. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't.
Artie?
Yeah, he just needs to please Artie, and everything else will fall in line. And the Angels aren't good, so you can learn on the job. There's no pressure. San Diego is a good team. They got a lot of good players. The Padres are going to line up next year expecting to go back to the playoffs again, And having an inexperienced hand like that, he makes a ton of sense to me, Beto, as the Angels manager, because who cares? Like, give it a shot. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul. But the Padres, they got some skin in the game.
I'm surprised Pujols would want to manage.
Okay, you ready?
That's a grind.
It absolutely is. Two things. Number one, it's what he knows.
Yeah.
Like he
knows baseball.
But he knows the grind too. Like he grinded his entire life
that's
to be
as a
there.
player, but when you're the manager, you're
different.
thinking about it all
Here's
day
the other thing.
long, and there's a lot of responsibilities that you don't have as a player.
I don't know anything about his life, like generally speaking.
New family.
Okay. Maybe he's bored.
Oh, for sure. All these guys
that's
are.
what I'm saying. Like how old's Albert Pujols? 50?
No, he's in his mid-40s.
Okay, 50. So let's say Albert Pujols is 50.
Go be a bench coach.
But
He's 45.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm 200.
Yeah. Dude, you can't not work. Even if you have all the money in the world, you got to have somewhere to go every day. You got to have something to do every day.
Yeah, that's why coaching the Dominican, he won that title last year in the Dominican.
Yeah.
With a guy I would like, it would be.
Can I ask a question?
The Molina brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yadier.
That's interesting.
Why couldn't the Angels land Albert Pujols? Like, why is he now going in consideration of taking the Padres gig now?
Because the Angels are a disaster.
Is it because of how the team is, or just because they understand how that front office?
It's ownership.
He said that it was coaching dispute. Like they couldn't agree on coaching money. There was a lot of things there.
That is.
Hey, DeAndre, you want to do a podcast?
Yeah, why not?
All right, you're gonna be the host.
Okay.
All right, cool. Here's exactly what topic you need to talk about today.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you have to do it at this time. By the way, we're paying you, so you have to do what. Hey,
that thing we told you to do yesterday, we want to do the exact opposite tomorrow. Yep. Okay. And then the next day after that, we're going to come up with a third thing. And if I wake up in a bad mood, you're out.
So there's constant changes, constant.
And there's
and your producer, today you have a new one.
Let's
with no experience.
Let's end this where we started it 3 hours ago.
Mark Grudzielanek.
The Angels had Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout on the same team for 6 years, and they never mind won the World Series, went to the World Series, won a pennant, went to the playoffs. None of those. They never won more games than they lost. Okay, and I get it. It's not basketball where if I have the best guy, I'm going to be pretty good. It's not that. They had the two best guys in the world for 6 years, or two of the best guys, and they would lose more often than they'd win. That's why that job is a tire fire.
But you still take it because you get paid millions.
You get, and there's only 30 of them.
Absolutely.
And especially if you're a first timer. But I give Pujols a little credit for kind of saying, I'm not doing that.
Real quick, but that's like what you say. Take it because there's only 30 of them. It's like the NBA. Like, coaches get fired, but then they end up getting rehired somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not saying this is what would have happened with Pujols.
Frank Vogel?
The fear could be, if I show my ass and I'm bad at it and I don't have the support that I need, then I never get another.
You're not going to get another one.
What up, Deshaun Foster? Right? Like they said, I got a shot. There's not a lot of these, but I was so bad at it that everybody goes, okay, never again.
Who said take Baker Mayfield?
I think that was me over here.
The guy that gave away half of his burrito.
Jesus.
That burrito was pretty good.
How much would you want that other half right now?
You know, it's funny. Parker came in. And he was all like, yeah, I'm glad you shared that half of me. He said, but as soon as I took a bite into it, he's like, I kind of wanted the.
Hey, at least he got something.
Thank you, Laura. Yeah. Right? You and I got shut out.
Yeah, damn right.
What's up with that?
Well, he hates me, so I already know why.
Well, I don't hate you. Don't even
You usually are pretty good when it comes to food. You hook me up more often
This
than
was
not.
a Cappy date today.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Did Cappy shut him up or shut him out? Sorry.
So Cappy paid.
Oh.
Straight cash, homie.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I got money. I can buy my own burrito. I don't need anybody to buy me a burrito.
Again, rich guy over here.
No, I can afford a burrito. I'm not going to buy.
Let's go to Avenue 26.
No, that's fine.
So
now that I know what's up, that's up.
Plus, I'm trying to be on the Cappy show.
Yeah. All right. We'll see if AK is available next time, Laura. We'll go
He
for
wasn't
that.
available today. That's why I'm here.
We'll see everybody tomorrow.
I have to slow walk it with that ankle that's hurting him all the way back to home to do it again.
Yeah, hit him right above the shin guard. So